And we're live. This is the archives of the Book of Halter. What you are about to witness is for mature audiences, for it contains violent actions, coarse language, sexual references, and mild drug use. If you or your child should not wish to watch, please click off now. With that said, we are following the Evil campaign.
I need more drugs.
My
Right.
phone just sent me a reminder. Book of Holker, season
So-
3, episode 3.
Alexander, you are given a message.
Has he woken up? Because as I recall at the end of last session, he passed the fuck out.
Yep, he's getting a message in his dreams.
Oh, okay.
And you see that there is a note just on the table. Do you wish to open it?
Yes.
Inside it says you owe me one, and it says that the individual that is currently leading the new city is a corrupt official, so I'm sure he'll join fast, given the right aptitude. It does not say who you owe, but it just says you owe me one.
Okay. That's good news.
Angerfist.
Yeah.
An individual appears next to you, looking really pissed off. Really pissed off. He's got an ice pack on his head at the moment. You know, Angerfist, when I gave you that money, I expected me to be flying in style, not falling.
Yeah, well, didn't expect them to use their huge ass cannon to shoot it down.
Oh, great. Now
Forward
there's-
thinking, perhaps.
Now there's huge cannons. Great, 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 great.
I don't know where it went.
Anyway, did you get them all to sign the contract?
I believe I did. I think I'm waiting on Nubek and maybe Jem. I don't remember if Jem signs.
Gem signed, Nubek did not, Farex did not.
I thought Farex had.
He stated that he took it. He never stated that he signed it, though
Okay.
I honestly think it's a safe assumption for him to have signed it,
Okay.
but I'm just not going to speak for him.
Yeah, Angerfist is assuming Farex has signed it, just waiting on Nubek.
He's like, show me the contract real quick.
Angerfist would show it to him.
He points at it, and then he smiles. There we go. The amount has increased from 1 million each to 2.5 million each.
Okay, now Alexander's interested.
Because that dude just woke him up from a really nice nap. And then
Yeah.
the ship fell out of the sky and all that. He's like, right, if it happens again, I'm tearing that contract up. Don't let me get blown out of the sky again.
That's fair, though I
As
think
he-
it's going to take a while for my people to get Port City up and flying.
And probably funding. Better get that.
Yeah.
Get this contract done, shall ya?
Yes.
As he disappears again.
Alright. Angerfist will pull out a sending stone. Nubek, where are you?
I'm, currently at my town, eating dinner. Why?
You're
It-
just
what-
oblivious
what-
to everything that's happened.
Novak's probably just woke up, but he's eating dinner.
A war just happened. The Sovereign Guard attacked Alexander's island. Blew my fortress out of the sky. And
Nobody's-
several other things.
Novak's gonna open, the doors to the top of his balcony. Is there anything wrong with the town talks?
You'll notice a distinct lack of any of the hobgoblins. It seems like they knew something was up. Though you do see them coming back what looks like in rather sad moods.
Nerissa closes door. The town looks fine. Hobgoblins not so much, but it looks alright. I'm gonna go back and eat dinner. I'll catch up with you.
I
after.
need you to sign some things, then you can get 2.5 billion gold for wiping out the
Wait,
Sovereign Guard.
2.5 billion?
Yes, if
Million.
you wipe out the Sovereign, if you help us wipe
Million.
out the Sovereign Guard. Oh, million, yeah. Sorry, brain.
It makes us like,
2.5
oh,
million
shit.
gold for wiping out the Sovereign Guard with us.
Alright, I will be there soon. Where are you?
Leave. I'm at. I'll probably be at whatever city. Angus took Alexander to sleep.
I think that would have been what is it called? Celestia?
Celestia.
Yeah.
Yeah, Celestia. I think that's what it's called.
Alright, Nubix is just gonna teleport over and then look for Angerfist.
This place is looking a little worse for wear with people wise.
Bless you.
Thank you. I have been blessed, and now I shall take it out on all of you.
Enjoy the bonus to your attack rolls and saving throws.
Saving throws, yes, the bonus 1d4.
Oh yes. Oh shit! I don't have any characters in this game. No DMPCs for me. So, that's where he'll be, is at that city. And you are there, and it's not looking too good. There is a lot of tarps over a lot of bodies.
Oh jeez. This is what happens when you don't let goblins to clean up. And Nubix just says that as he keeps walking towards where he estimates Angerfist is going to be.
As, Gemstone, do you have any way to stop individuals from contacting you?
I don't believe so.
Oh, good. Hello, is this working? Of course it's working. This is Cadence. You may have talked to one of my representatives. Anyway, sounds like things got rather out of hand from what I've heard. Anyway, this is a very, very long message, but that doesn't matter. What matters is that someone was bad for business. If you can fix that, I'll make it good for business. That's it. That's the whole
Okay.
message.
Hello. Who was bad for business? And how exactly would you like me to fix this?
Oh yes, those who are bad for business, they would be the Sovereign Guard. They seem to have, if my information is correct, attacked an entire civilization. That isn't right. That's not what I asked them to do. That is very much not cash money.
Meta, me and Charlie hearing this is like, oh, that's gonna be a problem.
No.
So,
well, I'm not thinking
we
that.
here at Immorcast believe in two things. One, be good for business, and two, be good for business! I don't usually get very heated. But in these circumstances, random people seem to be the only thing that I can trust right now. So, you and your representatives, I believe your representation is of someone known as Alexander. Lord Alexander, you all will be doing some jobs for me. By doing jobs for me, it's more just making sure that things that are bad for business no longer exist. And then you'll be good for business, which means we'll be able to talk business. Cool, cool. Is my mic doing that thing again?
No.
No, we heard.
Um, is there a way that meet with you to talk in person?
Maybe not me, but I know an associate that you could talk to. He might be a little bit busy, but I'm sure he'll have a little bit of time to talk to you. Yes, he will.
Very well. That may be a more efficient way to sort out the details.
Oh, good. I'll get in contact with him.
That sounds good to me.
So,
I'm so confused.
don't worry. When you meet Cadence, he's confusing at first, but he wants people to be good for business.
He's a very confusing character, don't worry.
Has it been about an hour since Alexander passed out?
Yes.
Alright. So you'd be getting up at around now after a short rest.
Alright. I'm just waiting for something.
Who did we lose?
We didn't lose anyone. I'm just waiting for some responses. Oh, new back. By the looks of things.
Yeah, correct. I am back now, though.
Huzzah. Just getting a message correspondence, so... Alright, so, Engerfist,
Yep.
you get ascending.
Yep.
Tech Melly needs you back at the wreckage to, just help sort out what can be, what should be salvaged and what should be left behind, sort of thing.
Yep.
So, show you head.
Angerfist will just say in his sending stone, because I'm pretty sure Nubek hasn't found him. Angerfist will just give him like the coordinates of the wreckage and tell him to meet him there as he starts heading there.
Cool. Alexander, you awaken with Gemstone there. And someone who seems to step out of thin air appears. An individual who could only be considered halfway ascended to angelhood of some sort. Who looks very bored already being there.
Who are you?
An associate of Cadence. You may call me Whiny Doom Guide. What is this about the Sovereign Guard attacking innocent people?
Well, if you fly out and about with those wings of yours, you might be able to see that they killed good 40% of my children here.
Does Whiny have wings at this point?
He would.
Okay. Yeah, he'd go for a quick fly.
So, you've seen fast individuals, Alexander, but this individual, it's almost a blink and you miss it as they fly.
While they're gone, I'll explain to him the message that I got.
Okay. I think I can deal with this.
Before Einir returns, after seeing how many tops there are, it reminds you, Einir, of long ago past.
Yep.
As you can see, they killed children.
Killed more than just children, but yes. I can see why that is a very big point. So, Cadence wants you lot to make the Sovereign Guard no longer bad for business.
It appears so.
I'm assuming. Why did he ask me for a favor?
So, what's the offer on the table?
Meta. I don't fucking know.
That's true. That's all you know. Cadence kind of forgot in a rush.
Just give me a second. As Wynear would take a step and disappear. He's gotta go talk to Cadence quickly.
Alright.
I
Wynear
really-
would be told that, the idea is that they all sign a contract saying, a waiver saying that this had nothing to do with the Amorkarust. It was all to do with the Sovereign Guard, and that any hostile, legal, or otherwise actions will be taken against the Sovereign Guard. And then he hands you the contract that he forgot to hand you earlier.
Yeah. Wynear would have been holding his hand out for that. Right. As he would appear again with a piece of paper. Basically, he wants you to sign this.
Okay, I'll look over the document.
I, signers, or signee, agree that all actions taken by the Sovereign Guard are the Sovereign Guard's doing, and not the Amorkarust's doing. Immokarast has no affiliation with the atrocities caused by the Sovereign Guard. And as such, I legally waiver any wrongdoings off of Immokarast and onto the Sovereign Guard. I shall direct any hostile, legal, and or other action against the Sovereign Guard and not Immokarast.
Okay, I have two questions for you. Firstly, did you guys or did you guys not commission this attack?
I don't know. I don't know why you're asking me that.
You're the messenger they sent, which means I expect you to have the answers to this.
I'm doing this as a favor. And Cadence gets distracted rather easily in the middle of work, with other work. It's the first I'm hearing of it'd be the first I'm hearing of the Sovereign Guards being commissioned by Immokarast to attack this place. That doesn't typically sound like what he does.
Then why is this, waiver important then? If you guys are truly innocent of all of this, as I'll gesture around and outside, why do you need this waiver signed?
At this point, I feel like Whitey is going to go back and drag Cadence there. And
He's very much considering that.
I mean, you can.
The way I see it, there's only two reasons for this. Either one, you guys commissioned them and lost control of them, which sets a very bad example for your entire organization.
I'm going to interrupt you real quick. I'm not part of the Immokarast. You are going to be bringing these issues to Cadence. Now, do you want to go to him, or do you want him to come here?
You can come here.
Oh. It would just be like, why dear, steps, grabs Cadence. I'm not dealing with this.
So,
And appears in front of you.
so, appearing in front of you is a rather well-dressed individual. You know, maybe I should have just sent, I don't know, one of the others, but they're all so busy, and you just seemed like the least busy of them all.
Yes, but you also forgot that I'm the one that doesn't like dealing with with everyone else's bullshit.
That's fair, that's fair. Anyway.
I'll wait till you're done so then I can take you back at the very least, though.
So, you are the Alexander, yes?
Yes, indeed.
He holds out his clawed hand.
Alexander would hold out his hand.
You shake. It's very nice to meet you. Now, are we going to be good for business?
Entirely depends. Now, is
like that.
it your organization's incompetence that led to this attack here? Or was it an unfortunate accident?
Now, no need to start using those words.
Well, which is it?
The way I see it is I commissioned these individuals to do one simple job for me, which was to give a message to Anderson Val, who was rather rude in how he decided not to join the Immokarast family, actually threatening me. So, I sent mercenaries. Of course, these mercenaries apparently were given enough money to then do other things. However, I only gave them a small sum of gold. It appears that they've been given a greater sum of gold by someone else. So, that is why this waiver exempts us from anything, and you can vent all of your frustrations against those who have wronged you.
I'd like 1,000 gold settlement per life lost here.
That's not very good for business. That is not my fault. They have their own minds made about what they wanted to do. And I already sent a letter saying that I was apologizing for letting rabid dogs loose. It was your fault for not being ready for those rabid dogs.
You can leave now.
Am I going to
I
get
like you.
contact?
I'll be coming to speak to you in the future.
Good luck with that. As he looks to Wynir. Alright. This one's rather standoffish. But I guess that's how things go.
Right.
Remember, be good for business.
Indeed, I shall.
I am not going to ferry people like this anymore.
Of course you're... And that's when they go. It's like, of course you're...
What?
I'm going to use the sending stone. Alright. Axtef, are you still alive?
Yes, I am.
Cool. Where are you?
I would have stayed, I believe.
Currently, there's a bunch of orc ships in the sky, just sort of existing.
Alright. Make sure that your orcs are all rested because they set out tomorrow.
And where are we going?
Well, you and the rest of the strike force, including myself, will be going to take over New City. Your orcs will be making their way down to Midway.
Oh, that's fucking poetry. Oh, that's fucking poetry. You know why that's poetry, Alexander?
I do not.
Axtef, what was the place you destroyed?
Oh, yeah.
That was
Midway.
the place. That was Midway's. That was Midville.
Midville, yeah.
Now you're going to Midway.
You know what's also funny? Is that the guy that was warning the Midway about all the orcs with the really good posts and shit is left?
Yep, he is now working. Oh shit, is he alive?
I'm hoping.
I'm sure.
If
he's
at all
alive.
possible, I'd like you to take as many of Angifist's strongmen, or whatever they're called, as many of Farox's people, and as many of Nubex's people as possible.
Well, I'm not gonna help them bring their people. They're gonna have to get there themselves. So,
Inconvenient, but understandable. Very well. I shall have Farox handle that.
If he ever arrives.
if he ever fucking wakes up from his nap inside of a fucking dead body.
Angifist, are you there?
I'm currently at my wreckage sorting through what I can salvage.
Alright. I have a job for you for tomorrow. Are you going to be available to take the job?
Well, I'm not. I need to change how I work, sort of. So I'm probably going to be going somewhere to do that, and I don't know how long it's going to take me.
Inconvenient, but alright. Can you at least make an appearance tomorrow and then set out after that?
Sure, I can go where I can just teleport.
Fantastic.
I need to wait till tomorrow so then I can teleport anyway.
Nubex.
Yes.
Oh good, you're not dead.
Don't die. My cat is fine.
Holy shit, you're even quieter.
Yeah.
I literally can't turn you up anymore.
I know, this mic is shit. Any better or still pretty bad?
Still fairly quiet. Alright, Nubex.
Yes.
Do your goblins have any form of transport or any military aspect to them?
You were
thinking
talking
back
about
to
goblins,
yesterday, thinking about to not even like less than an hour or so ago, where the hobgoblins got here. We're here, and you're like, fuck off. All right.
That's why Nuvex hasn't taken any damage.
Because the
because he does
hobgoblins
not have
got there.
transport.
Hobgoblins got there too late and were told to fuck off.
Much
Yes.
like the Orc Sky Pirates.
Well, the Orc Sky Pirates at least have something useful to them. They're Sky Pirates. They've got
Yeah.
the ability to shepherd.
I'll take no losses if I can get away with taking no losses.
You know, that's the exact thing that that Alexander wants to hear.
I know. Except he's the one that took losses, not me.
So, do you have any form of military? Or any form of transport?
I don't have transport. You realize I only just built the city that I live in.
We built this city. We built this city on having gold.
Didn't you mention something about wanting to work on a boat? That's inconvenient. Alright.
Well, what happened to the Banditville that was making me my boats?
It's been a long while,
Where's
Nubex.
Boss's
It's been a
brother
long
that-
while.
You know, he's meant to let me use his boat.
We still need to find out about that, by the way.
Alright, Gemstone.
Yes?
Tomorrow, we're going to go offer, what is that place called? New City? New City, a chance to surrender. You're going to do that because I'm not in much of a state to offer anyone a chance to live. Now, if they surrender, that's good. No one has to die. If they don't, it's not going to be good. Can you go around and make sure that anyone who is currently suffering from a fatal wound is stabilized and restored?
I can do that, yes. Is there anything you want me to know before our talk tomorrow?
Most of the people here are just going to be innocent, so try to leverage that if you can.
Alright.
Alrighty. Farux, are you there? I assume there's no response from Farux.
There is sadly no response from Farox. However, an awakened tree walks in.
Yes, Mr. Tree.
It waves at you. And then
I wave at it.
circles.
Alright, Mr. Tree. Do your people have any form of, well, travel via ships or anything?
Shakes it. It shakes its bush.
Well, that's unfortunate. I would like you all to start marching here, and I'm going to point to a location on a map.
Alright. It will look at the map. And, it'll then turn and you'll just see a whole bunch of bushes start walking in as the one that was in front of you sort of widens to turn into a portal as the trees start walking through the portal.
Now, holy that's awesome. Druids might not actually suck.
I believe the wording of the like travel via plant or tree is it never says anything about awakened plants can't be used.
It says inanimate.
Yeah, well, they're inanimate when they stop moving. That one's dead. It sacrificed itself. But,
Okay.
You know.
Either way, that's awesome. Alexander has a new appreciation for druids. Alright, green trees. Make sure that no one escapes the location, but do not enter the location. You'll just stop people from entering and leaving.
So B is where they're going, yeah?
They're going to 3B.
3B.
Which is midway.
Ah, I see. Well, they're all gonna die. Partially because the orcs take no prisoners, and, you know, the orcs aren't exactly gonna be... by the sounds of things, the orcs aren't being told.
It's going to be an interesting outcome. We'll find out soon.
You have to tell me to let them know if you want prisoners or not, and even so, you might not get any either way.
That's okay, I've got about 3-ish days before they get there.
Well, I've got to go back to my orcs, because I could get all of my orcs to come as well.
Alright. I shall
That'll be a huge wave.
I shall then speak to Axstaff. Axstaff,
Yellow.
I'm going to get you to send your orcs to 3B, which is going to be midway.
Mhm.
The orcs are not to enter the city or to attack anyone inside. They are to capture anyone who tries to escape or enter. Can they handle that?
So you want us
No.
on guard duty?
No, they will not be able to. That is not
Max,
the
hold
orc
up.
way.
Hold
I'm
up.
just telling you that
I
now.
know, but I'm I'm getting there. You're cutting me off fucking before I can even start.
Alright.
I started with, so you want us on guard duty, and you're like, no, that's not gonna happen.
Oh no, I'm just saying that there's...
And all I was
going
gonna
to
say was, you want us on guard duty, that's not gonna work. they're gonna kill everyone. Whether you like it or not at that point.
So best have them as somewhere where they're going to be needed to slaughter
Alright,
instead.
the orcs can start heading to location 4, which is Hauler. They'll need to cross the sea.
That's where the Sky Pirates can come in.
I'll be back.
Yeah.
Alright?
So, I'll talk to the Sky Pirate orcs about getting us over there.
Alright.
Alright. Misfits.
Are you
I shall go and speak to the Misfits.
There are no misfits at the tower.
Then I shall go outside and look for the Misfits.
There are no misfits at Celestia. They've all gone back to Alexandria.
Alright. Alright. Pymia, can you hear me?
I don't know, Tox, can I?
It's the... You're currently in your thing, so roll the D100, Alexander, and see.
$89.
Also, before we continue, Wolf, is that person not familiar to you? That,
I know!
That...
I was looking through that particular channel as I was going through. It's like, oh yes, now this is a Plague Doctor.
Yeah, the dude who basically pioneered a whole bunch of technology before he was kicked out of doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of want to turn Revenant into that sword. Because it's a gun sword. It's a rifle with a big ass blade on it.
Yep. Anyway.
Oh.
So what'd you get for the roll?
89.
89, so it'll take a day to get there. You believe Pymia will be back by then.
Alright.
So, whatever message you have right now, leave it until the next day. It'll be more funny.
Alright. In that case, I'm going to go and find my slaves in number 11.
You find number 11. He's, he doesn't look too happy, or in a good way.
You alive?
He gives you a thumbs up with his left hand, and then
Good.
points to the fact he doesn't have a right arm anymore.
That's not handy.
I'm going to guess that was an attempt at humor.
Yeah. Yeah.
It would be more funny if it weren't for the fact that I cannot give you a small applaud for that. Your slaves are safe, as he sort of grabs a piece of chalk and draws in the air, and then opens it as the slaves start pouring out.
Good. I toss him a ring. Put that on. Your armor will be back in a couple days.
Without his right hand, he seems a little less coordinated, so it actually falls on the ground, and he picks it up and sort of uses his like two fingers to his thumb and middle finger to put it onto his onto his index, because he can't actually put a ring on without his other hand, so he's just
Yeah, he can. He can hold the
he
ring
does it-
sideways in the mouth and just slip it on.
Yeah, but that requires him putting it in his mouth, and that just fell on the floor. Number 11 isn't about to put something that fell on the floor in his mouth. So, walking
Alright.
through the walking through the door of your tower is a rather grumpy looking. Oh no, you're not in the tower anymore, are you?
I'd be wherever number 11 is.
Yeah. Walking up to you, you hear you would hear from behind you. And what just happened? What, pray tell, did they just do to us?
I'll look at whoever's speaking.
It's Stockman. His glasses are shattered. And that's
They
the
crossed the
only-
line.
I know they crossed a line, but how? As he takes his glasses off and
They appeared to have some sort of magical cannon.
Of course they did. As long as we're not about to have a second martyr coming at us with another magical cannon, I'm sure we'll be fine. Anyway, it's good to see that you're still alive. I was a little worried that someone else would be taking over this place. Who will be taking over in your stead, Alexander? Do you have
My
any
simulacrum can
plans?
handle it.
And what if your simulacrum can't?
Well, then I don't care anymore. I just look at him and smile.
The black market survived, only just. Several individuals almost broke in and were killed by your guards.
That's good. That's really good.
Though I have a feeling that Far is going to be taking some time off. So don't expect any maps.
No, my maps.
He said he's going to this place that he found a waiver for called Goblin City.
Oh, he found Goblin City. Okay. Oh, he's going to tell him about
have
that.
He's going to have a month of holidays, as he has accrued a while.
Well, I appreciate Far. And I'm glad you survived.
We did not have any other problems. However, Hall of Creed is hopping mad.
Which one's he?
He is the healer of the group. He's not
That's
really.
unfortunate.
He is not really too happy with the charity he has had to give to your people. So if he ends up talking to you about it, try to be nice to him.
Well, I have a newfound appreciation for the guy.
As he just sort of takes off his glasses and looks at him. And he just sort of folds the glasses and puts them like on the cuff of his what's it called? Shirt?
Collar?
Oh yeah, collar. That's it. On the collar. Also, I see Farrak's online. I wonder if he's gonna be showing up soon.
I'd hope so. It's been 56 minutes of messages.
Oh dear God.
Oh my god, bullshit.
Do you just have it on a loop?
So, and he just walks off after that.
Right, last thing I've got to do for this day then, before I can long rest.
Alright.
I'm going to go and check on my slaves.
Man, I really hate typing you, because for some weird reason... Oh, damn it.
The Y is always second.
I always put Y for some weird reason that way.
So I would go and check on the werebear first.
Alright.
How's he looking?
The inn, all of its windows are smashed. And standing in the...
So the werebear slave.
Oh, I thought you meant the actual werebear.
No. I've already got what I want from him. He can die for all I care.
Werebear slave is dead. He died elsewhere, but upon looking, the guards tell you that he was protecting more slaves. And I believe you had 4 werebears, so it's not like you lost too much.
Okay, I'd go and check on the next one.
The other werebears?
Yep.
You'd find that they're all relatively alright. As for
Good.
the vampire, no one has seen him since the attack.
I see. So he might have been captured. Good to know. Okay. I walk up to one of the werebears.
Yep.
I'm going to hand him a clear diamond. This is a diamond that's worth 100 gold. Do with it as you wish. This is your reward for surviving. And I'll hand one out to each of them.
Good idea.
And then I'm going to ask one of the werebears to bite me.
They will do so. Roll a con saving for...
Ten.
10. You fail.
Oh no.
You suffer a level of exhaustion as you feel something enter your body.
Alright. I appreciate this. And then I'm going to leave, and I'm going to go long rest.
Alright. Axtef, what are you doing?
I would be talking to the Sky Pirates about going back to pick up my orcs to take to the place that Jimus wants them taken to.
Alright, who's the Sky Orc leader? Do you remember?
The guy with the big hammer that turns people gold.
Yes, but you remember his name.
Baby. um, um, probably would help if I did have it ordered, so... It's probably somewhere in here, but I just don't have it probably.
Roll a history check.
What is... Oh, okay. $17.
York the Red.
Oh yeah, I did have it. I had it. I just didn't have it as fucking. Alright, well yeah, I'll go to York the Red and ask him if we can go back to where the rest of my marauders are, to pick them up and then take them to across the ocean.
Where you want us to go?
Yeah. Jimmy said C3, didn't he?
No.
No.
4.
Oh. C4.
No, just 4.
Just
Oh,
4.
just
hold
4. Okay. Well, yeah.
We gonna crump some gits?
Yes, we will be. Just don't know when we will be.
I'll get the gits ready. And then we'll
Thank
ship
you.
off. As he walks off to go yell at your orcs, who then try and fight him as he hits one of them with a hammer, and they turn gold. And they stop trying to fight him.
That's fair, though.
He then yells out to you, "Oi! Got a gold statue for ya!"
Thanks, York. The York that was stupid enough to get hit.
Yeah. So that's what you're doing. Gemstone.
Yeah.
What is your plan for the rest of the day?
Well, like Alexander said, I'm gonna be heading around using my paladin powers to see what I can do for anyone who's hurt or any damage and stuff like that.
Alright, Nubek. You're going to go see Angaphis, or get to you two last. Pymere,
Yep.
what are you doing?
I'll be back.
And he was never seen from again.
I was pulling apart some of the tech to try and figure out a way to defend against it.
Same way you defend against most things. Have armor. It doesn't seem like there's much way to. Apart from maybe sloped plating on things, but that would put a lot of weight on anything that you put something like that on. Alright. Nubex and Angaphis, take it away. As Nubex, you find Angaphis at the wreckage of what looks like a art project gone wrong.
Jesus, what the fuck are we? This is ooh.
This
Who's, like,
was my flying fortress.
Nuvix is like mid kick and he just stops. Ah, okay. He puts his foot back down.
Currently, I'm helping Tech Mali figure out what we might be able to sell. Here, as Anguphis would just pull the contract out and show it to Nubek.
You have a copy of the contract?
The contract is literally we fuck up the Sovereign Guard, like wipe them out, and we get paid 2.5 million gold by Nerth.
Nuvix signs it.
Cool. Believe that's everyone now.
Alright, so we have a big question. Is the
Which
gold
is?
water okay?
We never got that.
Ah, Nuvix is like looking at the rubble. Fuck.
I'm
And what do you need to fix this?
I won't need to fix it to go where York believes where that water is.
Okay. How do we fix this?
Money.
Nuvix like frowns. How much money?
Tech Mali, how much money are you going to need to be able to get Port City flying? And better than this.
Well, this one was state of the art, so it was inferior to begin with. Let's say about 3 times the cost.
Right. And the cost last time, meta, I don't remember, but it was
600,000.
so
But
about 1.8 billion. No, 1.8 million.
can we get it flying? Wait, did you say that on the sending stone, or is he actually there?
No, I'm talking to you.
No. I'm talking when you talk to
Tech Mali, no, he's there as well.
Okay. So can we get it flying in the air first and then fix it? Oh?
There is no fixing this one, Nubek.
Alright.
Hey, Light's here. Do you know when Farox will be?
Meta? Oh, what the fuck is going on?
Not much.
You've woken up an American. Prepare for our wrath. Pew pew. I'm sorry. I have to make the joke.
Those bullets will land either on the ground or in the ocean. They're not going to make it to us.
Sadly, you're right. We live.
Or in some poor, unsuspecting schmuck.
Or worse.
Barrett's going to commission someone to make a ton of guns, and then he's going to get his sentient trees by them.
Or worse. It's going to be... The gun will be shot, the bullet will land in someone's skylight of a car, and they won't have any way to get insurance to claim it.
I'm not gonna lie, a shit ton of awakened trees having guns is a very scary idea.
Why does this seem like Vietnam?
Well, if your people need somewhere to go for a while, I have a town.
I believe everyone is at Port City at the moment.
Ah, okay, it's fine then.
However, I will be asking if you would be willing to help fund the next one after we get your gold water.
Goblins allowed to be there? Can I have mints there? And is it very nice?
I have no real issue with goblins or you making mints. If I'd had, I wouldn't have invested in the first place.
Alright, it's fine.
So I don't know how mints are going to work in a flying fortress.
I get the materials back to my town, then I teleport the materials up to there, and then oh, it's fine. Nubek has no idea. He just saying whatever comes to the top of his head right now.
Whatever. Mali, if we steal, well, in our attacks on the Sovereign Guard, do you think there might be any tech you want from them?
Do I look like someone who wants to use amateur hour?
No.
They're using really big guns against us. I want to make powerful things that are smaller than that. However, if any of them have metal arms, we can always look at getting better metal arms.
True.
Maybe he's going to like pull out a dwarven into a fortress.
I plan on ripping heads from his arm. Might give it to you or Adrian.
Wait, they're missing arms?
Well, if Tekmaliev loses his, he can use Kent's. If not, it's going to Adrian.
Ah, okay, I was just going to say I can give their arms back if they want them.
Kind of the whole initiation thing for my group is that you need to lose an arm, Nubek.
Maybe they're going to stare up. What?
Yeah. That's why I never offered you to join. That's why I haven't offered for you to join.
My arm does mean I'm still joined?
Listen, you don't need to join the Iron Fists, because they're going to know not to fuck with you because they don't fuck with me.
Nivix is still staring up at you. He's contemplating chopping his arm off.
Also keep in mind just because you chop your arm off, that doesn't mean you're going to be given any sort of power within my group.
Damn it.
You would
You
start
did
at the
Nubix curse under
lowest,
his
like
breath.
most people.
Damn it. Alright, no arm chopping. Well, if we can't do anything here... Magic gold water?
I'm planning on going to a couple places tomorrow, and I'll probably end up at the place where the water is. I can bring you with me. It really depends on whether Alexander desperately needs you to do whatever the hell it is. We may want to try and convince Alexander to do some form of defense prep, because we'd have no idea whether these arseholes are going to, try and attack this place again whilst we're doing whatever the hell it is we're doing. And we still need to find Boss's brother.
I know. I'm gonna try to call into the coin I have again, Tox, and to see if there's an answer to it.
No answer.
Nah, I still can't reach him. I don't know where he is. I put the coin back away.
Yeah, I think he's dead.
Well, I could try to find him by using... Actually, I don't think Nuvix would be able to say that. He's not that smart with spells. Doesn't matter.
I can try and find him with, there's a spell to find a dead body, right?
Nuvix is like, I could track where the location of this came from.
Whether you want to pay that Zarthux fellow money to find information about the traitor of Banditville and where Anderson's brother is, that would be helpful.
I could. Let me go back to my home, and then I'll go tomorrow.
Adrian sort of walks up away from the wreckage.
Hello.
Don't bother, boss. I know that you don't like me calling you that. Anger fist.
They call you boss.
But I asked him for that information. He says that the individual covered his tracks a little too well.
That makes things more difficult. Well, maybe maybe we can pay a magic user to, I don't know, divine. I think there's something that magic people can do to find people.
Oh, scrying.
Yeah, that.
Tech Melly kind of looks at the destroyed ship. Oh, I never told you about the scrying portal. That's probably destroyed now.
Angerfist just looks at Tech Mally.
Wait, Angus, is this Tech Melly doing stuff with you guys right now, or can he come to my place and build some stuff?
He's busy.
Tech Melly's just like, I'm gonna go see if the map room and the scrying room are still in one piece.
Yeah, Angerfist is pretty much just gonna go with him and move shit out of the way, and so that it doesn't come either crashing down
Roll
onto.
a D100.
Nuvix is going to follow with you.
Meta
Like, he's
just
basically making it easier to get to places in there.
Yep.
Meta
90.
just in the meantime while this conversation's going on and Awakened Tree's like walking around thinking, where the fuck am I?
Speaking of which, your Awakened Trees kind of found where Alexander was, and Alexander said, hey, can you help? And the Awakened Trees are now on their way to Midville to make sure that no one escapes Midville.
Honestly, Farx probably was going to send them somewhere else because, you know, they really got nothing here.
Yeah, so they're going to Midville at the moment to go keep anyone from arriving or leaving. Unfortunately, as they are land-based, no one is arriving or leaving via land. It is only via sea that people are arriving and leaving.
I mean, there's only so much they can do. The best they could do is make sure no one leaves out of the town, at least.
Yeah. Cool. So, did you... Cool, now roll me another D100.
$45.
Alright, so, roll me a D2. 1 being map room, 2 being scrying room.
1.
Map room. Map room is intact. Scrying room is not.
Oof. That's honestly more annoying.
Well, at least you've still got your maps.
So Tech Melly just sort of pulls a few levers. The map room is kinda on a slant of 30 degrees, so he's kinda holding onto the table and not allowing himself to slide too much. As, this map is still flickering. You see, we're not in the sky anymore, so I can't get a good view. This used to be able to give us a great view of everything within hundreds of miles. Well, 100 miles. Now, he's just like, he shows, it just has the ship and, like, the city. Now it only shows the ship and the wall of the city.
That's irritating, but I'm assuming we can still use this.
To a limited ability, we would need to get a part of it on top of a really high point and have a second relay bring it back here. The only place that I can think of is where you met that No character.
Yeah, actually that would work.
He holds out a spike. Just ram that into the mountain, would you?
Yeah, well, I'll need to do that. I'll need to do that tomorrow because I can't teleport anymore today.
That's fair. That's fair.
Alright, Meta, so what have I missed before coming here?
Alexander giving orders to everyone.
Okay, so we haven't had, like, the full meeting yet about the plan or anything.
Correct. That will be pretty much the first thing the next day.
Okay, okay.
Or, is there anything else in here that you want to check if we can salvage?
Those are the only two things that I needed help with to salvage. Everything else in here is more just sleeping quarters.
You know what? I gotta say, since Farks probably was just hanging out with the awakened trees, he's probably just gonna decide to go with them to midpoint.
I have a feeling it's more the case of Farks fell asleep in one of the trees and he wakes up and they're already moving.
I mean, that also is a possibility. Farks really doesn't give a fuck at this point.
So, in that case, everyone's resting now?
Yeah.
I believe so.
You want to teleport back to my place or not? Angerfist.
Did you hear that, Angerfist?
I think he might have said, I'll be back.
Alright.
It's all good. You guys can continue.
Do you know how many hours of sleep I had before finally waking up?
I assume not enough.
3 hours.
Hey, I was on the mark. You know you don't
I
have to
had
do
a-
that, dude.
I want to. Honestly, I just had a really hard time because, one, I wasn't feeling good already, and two, I'm just a little bit upset about my cat.
Oh?
And it's mostly the fact that it finally hit me how old she is.
I see, yeah.
Because she is because we don't know, me and my mom don't know her true age, but she is either 11 years old or 12 years old. And I've really started to notice some also not good signs regarding
I feel you
her
there.
age.
My cat recently turned 13.
Oh god.
My cat's fucking 20.
Bloody hell.
She's not even dead yet. She's still kicking. I mean, she's gonna have to get put down soon, though.
Is she an indoor or outdoor cat?
She was outdoors and then became indoors within the past 5 years.
Okay, that
So-
probably extended it.
So, do we have everyone here at the moment?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
Angerfist probably would get Tech, Mally, and Adrian to come with him to New Bex's city because it's probably more comfortable sleeping wherever the hell that is than in a crashed site.
Adrian's gonna sleep at the crash site.
I have extra beds, so you're good. You just put like 3 of them together, 4 of them together, you'll be fine.
That is exactly why Adrian's gonna sleep there. There'll be beds that he can salvage that are gonna be at least comfortable compared to like stacking or like putting things together.
Well, they got frames, but they don't got bed heads, so you just slide them together. But Nubex would have like a huge bed, and his brother would have a huge bed, so he just kick one of them.
But you would not have a big enough for a Goliath.
Yeah.
I don't know. Nubex is pretty like exaggerant with his bending.
That'd have been great to
Yeah.
know earlier.
You know, I also...
He spent as much as he could to fix up the town and make it good.
Yep. You said town. You never said anything about personal effects.
Yeah, it's very likely there's probably not... Angus wouldn't be able to cobble together a bed good enough, and he actually wants to sleep in a bed. He should be able to cobble together a bed from the wreckage, much like Adrian, so he'd probably do that as well.
You know, I just remembered that that Farks told the awakened trees during this event to listen to certain individuals, and Jimis was one, or Alexander was one of them.
Yep.
So that does work. I was scratching my head for a second.
So, as you all start to dream, a sight befalls you all. A sight that you did not want to see. You did not think possible.
You mean 3 kobolds in a trench coat?
No, only 2. It's a proven fact, you only need 2. You see Ant and Mister. Not again. Anyway, so... You see in a dark room. Looks like he's already been hurt quite a bit. Is this individual?
Should I ask?
You can see that he is
I don't like that.
not looking in a good way, and the individual who is attacking him looks as follows.
That's not good.
I don't see anything.
You're looking for NPCs in the Discord.
Oh, found it. Well, I was already there, it just didn't show up for me.
I see.
Meta steampunk Nazi.
I was gonna say, who bring the goddamn Nazis here?
I mean, after that's what they've been likened to, I'm just gonna lean into it, you know?
Well, why not?
Because, I mean, you know what's worse than bad guys? Fascists. Anyway, so...
You know what? He's right. Forex is automatically the good guy compared to the Nazis.
Well, I don't know.
He eats everyone equally.
Even children.
You know, that's what we call strategy, son. As he, sort of knocks at, Triosk's head. I know that you can all hear this, as this is a little known fact of how this place works. You all your dreams right now are connected here. Let me tell you that I am First Lieutenant Hector. That
Hello.
little display of yours, really good for the morale. You killed all of those poor people. The pictures that we've got show so. Such a shame that you're all considered now terrorists.
I'm a terrorist? Who's, like, looking at the dude? Nubix just went to sleep. How did Numex become a terrorist?
Oh, and I really like this one as he pulls out a newspaper. Is Celestia really a shining beacon of hope, or is it where children go to die? As he holds out the paper showing the exact child that you were looking at, Alexander. That was the reason why you got really pissed. Is dead.
Fox, he didn't answer me, did he?
He did not answer you.
Okay, just making sure.
I don't know how long you think you can outlast the Sovereign Guard, but I hope that whatever you do is entertaining. As he lifts Triask's head, and don't ask any questions to your friend. You notice that there is a hole in his neck. He ain't gonna talk ever again.
So, I'm like looking at our group. Who is this guy? And why am I a terrorist?
Because you are?
But
So
I didn't do
please.
nothing.
To each of you, I issue how many more kids will have to die. Lay down your arms. Lay down your lives for the common good of the people. Or continue to be those who will be deposed for being the monsters you are.
Numex is ugly, but he's not a monster. Jesus.
What's the expression? He's really a cat. What is it?
Kettle
Meta, I
corn
can't-
black.
Thank you.
Those kettles.
What's your name?
I already said my name.
Lieutenant Hector.
First.
Oh, so
Lieutenant
he
Hector.
can hear us.
So, your name is Lieutenant? Got it.
No, my name's Hector, but I'm First Lieutenant Hector.
I don't give a crap about your position. I want your full name.
And why would I give it to someone who's like you, who lets their civilians die before they lay their own lives down on the line?
I walk up to the guy.
Numex try to wake up.
Alright, you walk up to him.
No, what? Oh, my bad.
You'd better start running now, because when I get my hands on you, there'll be nothing left.
If my intelligence is right, you're not the one coming to this location. You'll be too busy. Though please, prove me wrong. Prove me that your tactics are inferior. Prove to me that you would rather retaliate than rebuild. Who knows? Maybe if you keep pushing me. He puts the gun to Triask's head. Another body for the pile.
Kill as many as you want.
He looks to the rest of you. Do you follow that rhetoric?
I would rather Triask alive, personally. He is useful.
Of
He
course he's
wasn't
useful.
You wouldn't take him.
But if he's not in our possession, then he's currently worthless. And I will make sure that he comes back.
Sure you will.
Now, whether that's after you've killed him is yet to be determined.
You hear that, Triask? For all the merit that you call them your friends. Your friend just called you worthless.
Hey, that was only Alexander.
Yep.
You're welcome to
Meta.
twist the words.
Oh, look at this little big man. You quite use a lot of big words. I hate people like you. Alexander's about the only damn one I can, well, just deal with.
Well, that's good, because you're not going to be dealing with me. If I know you, you're a hippie, and you're going to go back to your little cove, and you're going to live the rest of your life where you belong, in nature. We're not going to touch nature.
Oh, your vile Magitech is already killing at nature.
Nivix like puts his hands up. Can you do me next? What do you know about me? I'm gonna tell you. Am I even here?
Yeah,
Tend
you're
to
there,
awkward.
but he is ignoring you.
He knows you're not a
wake
threat.
up? Can I try to wake up somehow, Tox?
Nah, not yet.
Alright, can I like walk over towards our friend that's got,
Yep.
captured? Can I like walk over towards him?
Unfortunately, you can only get like an inch. You can only get within a foot of him. You cannot get closer.
To both of them, or just him?
Yeah, to both of them.
Okay.
As he can't, as this dude can't get closer to you, and you can't get closer to him. This is just
Okay.
a thing.
I'm gonna like sit on the ground in front of our friend. And do I have my bag of holding on me?
No,
Okay.
you're all in just basic clothes.
Okay. Do it.
So, 1 for, 1 against. Anyone else want to save this man's life?
No, regardless what we want, you're probably gonna kill him, aren't you?
I'm a man of my word. I'll keep him alive if people like him. So far, one person likes him. The other one sees him as a tool.
He's alright. I like him.
I would prefer no bloodshed.
Damn, you're with the wrong group.
Yeah, he's on Nubik's side. I'll take that.
How many of you would lay your life down for this man?
Nubix is gonna raise his hand.
you haven't even attacked a person.
I know.
So why the fuck
But-
would you lay your life down for him?
Because Nubix has known this guy for like 2 years.
Do I even know him?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Now,
It's
before
like,
I go, I just need to know, how many of you see him as a friend?
Nubix's hand is still up. Still me.
Angus
Of course he's a friend.
I wasn't talking to you, Mr. Everyone's a Tool. You already made it very abundant that you think he is not worth this, the land he stands on if he is captured.
That is not what I said at all. But sure, live in your little fantasy land.
I respect him well enough.
Then, he pulls the gun away and returns to holding it. You'll find him alive. He won't be harmed anymore. He's not a threat to us anymore. And now a quick message from our sponsors.
oh my god, we're sponsored.
That'd be a
No.
first.
No,
That-
but the
that's-
Sovereign Guard is
That's-
by themselves.
The Sovereign Guard. Do you need protection? Do you need a mercenary force that will be able to do what you need them to do? Call the Sovereign Guard. We will do
Hire
anything
yourself
for
a
you.
bunch of fucking Nazis.
We will do anything for gold. We just like doing it.
And then we'll stab you in the back. Don't worry about that.
It's funny. All hell's
Anyway, so your dreams then change as you find yourself on a cliff. An orc standing on the cliff in fiery red clothes. This is the moment that I've been waiting for. Agstaff, I foresaw this. This is your moment. Don't squander it. Make the Sovereign Guard shake in their little booties. Show them that no matter what sort of magic or technology they merge together is no match for orc brutality. And to you, Alexander. Do not deny the orcs their rightful slaughtering. Please. You will never hear me say those words again.
I'll take it under consideration.
As,
But only because you used your manners.
it then shifts to, a meadow. With an individual who is still looking away from the party. A cloaked individual.
Oh, Farks recognizes him, doesn't he?
Yep. The primordial truth is in jeopardy. It is time not for law, but for chaos. Not time for good, but evil actions.
Do I hear bingo?
I had a feeling I would hear about this.
This group you are up against, though I do not know their name, I have felt what they are doing. It ripples through the primordial ooze. You shall make sure that they do not sully the soil anymore.
With great pleasure.
As the next one to appear, you find yourselves in a large vault. Ah, there you are. You're Newbeck, yeah?
Yeah, that's me.
I'm Horner. Heard you're a big
I
fan.
know. It makes like I got two statues. One gold, another one gold. Both
Yep.
look like you.
Anyway, Alexander. Love what you're doing with the coin, Mint. It's very good that you got the contract up and running. But I need you to do something for me with the platinum coin.
Depends.
Nivix laughs because he knows what's happening.
With the platinum coin, I need you to do one thing. On one side, I'm not sure how it works, but it's a two-sided coin. On
Yeah,
one
two
side,
sides.
you can have your face, but on the other, I want my face.
Sure, I'll put your face on the platinum coins. I'm gonna move mine to the adamantine coins.
I like it! As you then find yourselves in a location you're not sure. It's a large library with an individual who is a large shard mind walking around.
Yes.
Alexander immediately gets on guard.
Matter we have met him before. I feel like.
Yeah, I think we have.
I believe if I. So what I'm thinking of.
The shard mind turns and looks towards the party. You again. I guess there's meant to be something that happens here. You might know me as Sloane. I am the god of magic.
I thought something happened to you.
Of course something happened to me. I upset a very powerful god. But I'm back to my power again. Anyway. Alexander, if you can find a way to
I will be back.
find a neutral standing in what you do, my new library will be your plaything, as long as you accept neutrality. I doubt you will, but the offer's open.
I'll hold you to that.
Now he must be neutral.
Next. Pymir, you're not here, by the way, because you're in a different place, so...
Huh?
So, Pymir's not here because he's
Oh,
in a different
yeah.
place. Engerfist,
Yep.
you see your brother, who is relaxing in his new house.
So,
Oh. This is weird. Did I fall asleep in my chair? This feels like a
Probably.
fall asleep in your chair dream.
probably. I went to sleep myself and have been dreaming. I presume this is still one.
That's strange. Anyway, you caught me off guard. Hang on, he just sort of takes his top hat off and charges at you.
Eggerfist just braces himself, takes one step forward to do a headbutt.
As you both just... the immovable object hits an unstoppable mass sort of thing.
Sorry. No, what I would say happened is you didn't take a step forward. All you did was slam your head forward.
As, there's a crack of thunder. This Sovereign Guard is being a right pain.
They're annoying you at your place at, where was it, Outlook?
I'm currently under investigation in case I'm giving any information to the, he does think, quotes, enemy. You,
If they do anything about how we work, then no, that ain't true.
well, apparently he thinks that I'm giving information to, Basha. Even though I don't talk to the guy.
Huh. That's interesting.
I'm sorry, Toss. Is this just so we have to fight Basher again?
No.
I should have said yes.
You guys are on the opposite side of Basha. You're on the side where if you find him, he'll fight with you.
Yeah.
Unless you want to be fought by him.
He then looks, oh, there's more of you. Oh, hey, Alexander, how's your city going? I was gonna make a surprise trip over there until they house arrested me.
Oh, I know you!
Yes.
Sorry, it's been a difficult few weeks. How are you doing?
Apart from being stuck in this house for the last month, I've been pretty good. I was gonna come down a week ago. I was hoping you'd have some sort of stadium to have a fight in, but I got stuck here. Lots of legal problems.
I'll see what I can do about those.
That's alright, I'm sure I'll be fine. Anyway.
Meta, holy shit, I just realized something.
What's that?
So, Alexander came from that one shot where we basically all got isekai'd into D&D.
Yes.
So, he actually has a concept of fucking Nazis and can just call
Yep.
these guys Nazis.
Yep. So,
Congratulations, Skyrim. Welcome to the conversation.
finally,
It took me a moment.
finally your dreams change one more time An individual none of you recognize. As he waves at you all. Hi.
Angus
I just thought I'd pop in by. It seems like a lot of people are getting dreams that are colliding. You might not know me. I'm a big shot. If you do, say hi. Alright, none of you know me. Alright, cool.
I don't think Angus knows who this person is, so.
Anyway,
Is it
What's your name?
Name? I don't have a name.
Donkey.
Did you put a photo anywhere, Tox?
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, I know who this is.
I don't have a name. Never thought of one. My brother's got a name.
Oh, it's just occurred to me who this is.
Yeah, it's the brother.
Yep.
Anyway, so... The Sovereign Guard, right? A bunch of bastards, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool, we're on the same page. Anyway, thought I'd give you a little bit of a lowdown, but there's a chance that if you do things wrong here, you might cause some events to have people that I met before come after you. So, if that's gonna happen, just warn me. I want to have popcorn ready. Cool, thanks. Bye.
Right.
See you, Timothy.
He just fucked this shit out. That's what he just did to us.
Meta, fuck with this shit I'm out. Oh yeah.
The dreams
Shit,
finish
I'm out.
with mirror versions of yourself, or at least just mirrors pointing at you. A large mirror of just seeing yourselves.
This
Before
makes
they...
it the same
before
size
they-
as Angus.
Nah.
Damn it.
Before they change, Angerfist, you see yourself when you first got Head Splitter. Pymere, you see yourself the moment you crawled out of the dirt. Without memory. Nubek. You kind of still look the same.
Yeah. What?
Gemstone, you look the same. Firex, the version of yourself that you see is one that is covered in blood walking away from a village.
Good times.
Axtef, you see yourself moments before you picked up the Axe of Grumish.
A youngin.
And finally, Alexander. You see the moment that you moved from one reality to another.
He just smiles softly at that.
While thinking, God damn it, Nubek.
What did Nubek do?
Wait, no, it was a wolf who caused that. I forgot.
So,
I was gonna say Nubek is quite a nice person, blaming him for everything.
What wolf?
Nuvex is a nice person with the evil people.
what
Who was the one
Yes.
that caused Alexander to die early?
Alexander didn't die.
Oh.
He faked his
He
death.
He faked
He
his
just
death by
disappeared.
getting
Oh.
Nubek to, fake murder him.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
He did that so that none of you suspected that he was going on holiday.
yeah. He didn't want to take me with him. It was saddening.
That's why you wanted to kill him.
Anyway, so...
Well, I was the most likely person to kill him, so
Yeah.
You're also the most likely person that would be able to kill him.
that is also
Alexander,
true.
You awaken in your room. And You see that there is someone waiting in there.
Who are you?
After your eyes adjust, it's one of your slaves. I was told that maybe you would need me.
Who told you that?
Number 11. He said that you might need me for something. You recognize this individual. It's the vampire.
Come, sit down.
They sit.
What's your name?
I don't have a name. I never was given one. I've only just had the number.
What's your number?
I don't know. I don't even remember what number they are.
In fairness, we didn't number any up beyond 54.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to assume he says his number.
Yeah. He inserts number here.
Well, insert number here. I'm putting my life in your hands. Or I should say, my unlife. I need you to do me a favor.
Oh?
And by doing this favor, you're earning your freedom.
Alright.
You are going to turn me completely.
What do you mean?
Remember how you were turned into a vampire?
Yeah?
You're going to do the same to me.
Oh, how?
I always assumed that knowledge was innate. Interesting.
Do I, like, bite you, or... Do I, like, scratch your skin? Do I cough on you?
All of the above. Gotta make sure it works.
I'm not sure what I do here.
I shall send in Zarfix.
Zarfix will enter. What is it, Alexander?
I require your information on transitioning from human to vampire.
Ah. How much you got? Or is this going to be an IOU?
I'll give you 10,000 for it.
That's good enough. What exactly do you want to know about transitioning? What the things you should be aware of, or how to?
Yes. How to, and the things I should be aware of.
Well, we'll start with the first part. If you are to already be infected by lycanthropy, you have a high chance of becoming a beast if you are to become infected by the vampire curse. You'll be a slave to your own thirst more than anything. If you don't have those, then you can expect to become incredibly sunlight sensitive, to the point of not wanting to go out. You'll be experiencing a thirst for blood, unlike any other. And you should have a few more abilities up your sleeve. Those abilities range from vampire to vampire. Some of them turn into bats, others into rats.
Understood. And now for the process?
The process is simple. You bite the right jugular and drain them completely of blood. If the host is strong enough, the saliva that is left over shall give them the curse. If the host is not strong enough, they will die.
Alright. I'm going to send in Gemstone and request their presence.
I like like how my phone starts going off when you say sending.
Mine actually went off at the same time, my 8 o'clock alarm. So, Gemstone, I'm sending that I request your presence in my chambers.
Whoa, not on stream.
Everybody's mind went at 1 point. I'm sorry. Oh, sorry. Sorry, not sorry.
I will make my way there.
Alright.
Alright. So you would arrive there not too long after.
Then I would get the vampire to go through and do the process.
Alright. Roll me a constitution saving throw.
Alright.
Mm.
$23.
Alright. Now roll me a second charisma saving throw.
I'll use a reroll.
You do have a DM inspiration.
Yep. I'll use one more reroll and then I'll use the DM inspiration.
Well, you don't need to use the DM inspiration. As that plus that equals just the right amount. Alright, so that's a success. Now I need you to roll me, in this order, an intelligence saving throw.
Alright, there's the intelligence. 37.
Alright. A wisdom saving throw with disadvantage.
I'll use a reroll on that. 28.
Alright. And finally a charisma saving throw with double disadvantage.
Alright. What resources do I have left? I'll use an inspiration.
Alright.
Oh, actually. Yeah, that gives me advantage, so then I'll use an inspiration to... Well, the inspiration takes it from flat roll, from chronological shift.
Can I bless him as well?
I think you would have needed to do that before I did this.
Yeah.
Okay. So 10 and 2 are my options. That means I'm out of chronological shifts. Which means I think this is my last charge. Let's see what I get. Okay, so 10 for 16. Triple inspiration. Sorry, 2 lots of Can you use 2 lots of inspiration to get double advantage?
No.
Okay.
So, what's your final rolls? All three of them.
Just watched all of my charges go down.
So first for your intelligence, what'd you get?
Be back.
I shall burn that last one. I won't have anything for today, though. Okay, so 16. So for my intelligence, I have a... Where is it? 37.
Alright. For your wisdom,
28.
and finally for your charisma.
For my charisma, I should have 20.
Alright. How did you get 20?
6 plus 4. I already added their modifier to it, so it's 16.
Alright. So,
Though if that is a failure, I am able to reroll. But only once I know if the save is a failure.
alright, well, it is a failure. And so is the wisdom.
So the wisdom is now that,
Alright.
and the charisma becomes that, which is a failure. So the charisma fails, I think the wisdom still fails. Yeah, the wisdom still fails.
Alright. So, you, unfortunately, will not have an easy time speaking. Your intelligence will be fine, so you'll remember a lot of things. Your wisdom, from what it looks like, didn't fail too much. It's still the same roll, so you won't lose anything there either. But your charisma, thanks to these two things, firstly, your speech will be a bit of an issue while you get used to the new teeth, as that would be kind of the norm. But secondly, every full moon, you shall suffer a greater curse, one that thirsts for blood, and can only be satiated by drinking blood. If you fail to do so, you will lose a hit die of health each time you fail to do so.
Alright.
Fox just hands you like 50 jugs of blood that he's gathered
I
over
feel like it's probably gonna need to
time.
be fresh.
It's got to be fresh, sadly. And this is bestial. You won't be able to choose who you're drinking blood from. It is just the first one you see is the one you're attacking.
Alright.
So it's the standardized werewolf blackout eat shit.
Yeah, except now it's a vampire, blackout and feed.
Meta. Alexander decides to have Anger Fist around every full moon now.
Oh, it has to be complete drainage, which would mean that you would probably either A, become a vampire, or B, killed. And, you know, I feel like you would probably
Really?
wanna, I'd think you want to be alive and not a vampire.
Yeah.
We can always have you walk out into daylight and resurrect you.
This curse...
Actually, I'll get expensive real quick.
This curse can be removed, but it will take away your vampire curse as well. A wish is all that can do it. I will put the caveat, if you do get rid of it, then you won't be able to get it back. As you've already had the thing happen. Anyway, so congratulations, you're now immortal with the caveat of needing one slave around every now and then. Are you happy with these terms?
They're acceptable.
Now, do you still want to try and get the injection from...
No, I was never planning on that for myself.
I see. Are you still going to try and inject one of the Goliaths with it?
Yes.
Okay. Are you going to try and do that today?
No. I need them alive.
I mean, they'll be alive. There's no way that Anger Fist or Axe Death could fail one of these. Not really, anyway.
I think Axdeath has a better chance of failing it than me,
Oh,
just
right,
because
yeah.
I have the advantage on con saves and he doesn't.
Fair.
They have a reliable constitution.
So if you want to try, it's not like you're gonna lose anything. It's just there's a chance that if you give it to Anger Fist, there's a chance he'll become bestial instead.
Oh yeah, because if I need to make like intelligence, wisdom, charisma saves, that'll be an issue.
Oh no, it's only gonna be intelligence check that you'll have to make.
Alright. So this is the next morning, correct?
Very next day, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. And I'll be going through some people now that you've done your little morning
Yep.
thing. Axe Death,
Yes.
you're awoken to the smell of a roast on the ship.
Okay.
Do you partake in the roast?
Yes.
Orcs are getting drunk left everywhere right now in this flying hall.
Shame if one of them falls off.
No, not a shame. It's hilarious.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said shame.
Pharax.
Yes.
As it seemed like you were okay with it, you awaken in one of your awakened trees. And you find yourself near a place. One of the awakened trees kind of does a charade game with you to explain why you're there. Please roll me an insight to see if you understand charades.
The only good thing about insight is that's wisdom. I do not have proficiency.
Oh,
Alternatively, do you have the spell Speak with Plants? I'm
get
guessing he
the
doesn't.
gist- you get-
No, I do. I'm just rolling the insight first.
You get the gist that you have been asked by Alexander to keep anyone from leaving the dock that you can see ahead.
I just see like a few random ass dead bodies on the ground.
No, they're not on the ground. They're in the trees. They tried to hide the bodies in themselves.
Man, I gotta laugh at that.
Pharax, just think of it as how the predator hangs up bodies.
Or what Maneater does, because he does exactly the same kind of shit.
So,
Fox will just look around at the few dead bodies, say, huh, nice. Are any of them Sovereign Guard?
no. This area doesn't really have Sovereign Guard.
Oh, okay. Fox just gonna think to himself that maybe Alexander should have been a little more clear on the instructions. While just plucking one of the dead bodies out of the tree and, well, beginning to have his breakfast.
He didn't think he needed to be more specific other than capture.
Trees don't know what the difference between alive and dead
I'm
is.
not surprised.
They have captured the bodies. They are now in them. They have done their job.
Yeah,
There are
Forex
so many
hasn't
more
bothered to
flies.
teach them to. Forex hasn't bothered to teach them a difference quite yet in terms of capture.
Gemstone, you're currently with Alexander, but you'll be moving on soon to go talk to individual. Nubek,
That is me.
you awaken in your goblin society. The goblins are in panic.
Why?
No more coin is reaching this area. They have nothing to re-mint or mint anymore. They have yet to get their minds opened, yet to start making new things. They've run out of, like, reasons to work, and it's becoming a little bit frantic for them.
Alright, Nuvix is going to organize the 10 golems of each sector that he has, and get them to start bringing out the goblins to get them to learn their craft.
Yep.
Which will stop most of the problems. And then he's going to have a chat with the hobgoblins and ask them what happened the day beforehand.
Ah, well, you see, there was this big battle that we missed out on.
Ah,
We
sounds
got there a
alright.
little too late, and we're like, what can we do, Alexander? And he's like, fuck off! And we're like, okay!
makes sense.
Not gonna mess with that guy. You looked
Just protect
pissed.
the town. He can deal with his own shit.
Anyway, so there we were, marching back, sad. That's about it. We didn't get to fight.
You want to fight?
We're hobgoblins. It's in our DNA.
Alrighty. Ready half the army.
You know, I think they might call themselves the DNA as well. Destructive Nonsense Army.
I believe that. Alright, ready half the army. Half of them will stay here, half of them will go out with me.
Alright. They'll do that. Next is Pymir. It's been 24 hours. You may now step through your shadow again.
It's been 24 hours, so it's been a day. So what was the message?
Yes, Alexander, it's been 24 hours. Message time.
Hey, Pymir, how many times can you step through your shadow? Anyway, and that was it.
You can reply.
Not sure. I don't think there is a limit.
Oh man, you know what you just said there, because you're gonna go try and step through your portal again after doing it once before the 24 hours, and you're just gonna fucking face plant in the ground. That would be hilarious. Alright, and Angerfist.
Yeah.
You awaken. Luckily, your room was kind of safe. It was kind of in the middle of the ship, and apart from the fact that you had to reposition the bed, it was a comfortable sleep.
That's good. Angus needed a decent sleep after what happened yesterday.
The only reason why you awoke, though, is because the door was opened, and you see one of your Iron Fist enter. Angerfist, I didn't expect you to be up here. I was up here to check if there was anything we needed to get for your personal effects. Anyway, Cutoff wanted to talk to you. He holds out a sending stone.
Angus take the sending stone. I thought almost all of my I thought only Adrian and Tech Mally were left here.
Oh no!
Not-
All of the most of the Iron Hands are gone, but a few stayed behind to help salvage.
Okay, yeah, that makes
Not
sense.
gonna lie, I honestly believe that Angerfist's the look on his face when he gets woken up is so. Explain quickly or die.
So,
Angerfist will take the sending stone.
Yep.
Yeah.
hey, Angerfist. What's this hubbub about your new little floating fortress going down?
It was shot down, yes, by a cannon.
You got a current address?
Technically, no. I guess.
Alright, well, next time you're here, drinks are on me, mate. Seems like you've had a rough one.
Yeah. I don't know when the next time I'll be there, besides maybe to drop. Well, I need to sort out transportation for what the people, from what the group can salvage from this to get there.
Alright, well, just thought I'd say that drinks are on me, and that,
Good.
Not gonna lie.
Wait.
No, I
It's
honestly
like
believe
good.
he's saying drinks on me
Wait,
because
I hate-
he's homeless now. The drinks are on me.
Like, good. After, like, not talking for a bit. Wait, don't I pay him?
nope, he gets paid by Jack now. He's the professional
good.
taste tester of alcohol. He makes
Cool.
sure all the batches go out right. Because he has the same taste as you, and frankly, Jack is a kiss ass kinda. And he wants to make sure that anything made that is for your standard is good.
Yeah.
Is
Good.
at your standard.
And considering that cutoff is you, just a heavier drunk.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. So, Gemstone.
Yes?
Do you wish to make your way to New City?
Yep, as long as I'm not needed for anything else right now, that's where I'll head.
Alexander?
Yep. So does Alexander regain consciousness?
You didn't pass out. You just died
Okay.
temporarily. It was more like a blackout or a brownout than a pass out sort of thing.
You essentially there just in pain.
Okay. Then yeah, I shall use the sending stone to ask everyone to meet up at Celestia so that we can head to New City.
Tox, the Sovereign Guard. What was there? Was there attacks energy based?
Nope, bullet based.
Okay. The whole reason I'm asking that is if they were energy based, great. That means I can literally say, okay, so to defend against this, we need better armor or something that, is resistant to this type of energy.
Just creates the stormtroopers.
So Farrax, you hear that for some weird reason you're needed at Celestia. Even though the tree just did charades that said that you were meant to be here.
Forex will just shrug. I can't talk. Yeah. He'll first go into the town and basically inform whoever the leader of the town is that Alexander has ordered temporarily no one to leave the town.
Alright,
And
before
anyone
that
who does
happens,
will... Yeah.
You are aware that this is not part of any of your group's area. This is Midway.
Enemy
Midway.
territory.
Enemy territory.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind then. Okay. I don't even... Meta, I don't have the map up, so I don't know what the fuck's going on.
That's fair. Anyway, you're at technically enemy territory, so... Until otherwise stated.
I don't even fucking remember where Midway is.
It's Midlands Colony, which is between Farlands
Midpoint.
Colony and
You're at the midpoint.
yeah. So
Between Celestia and the tip. Sorry. It's just too funny.
look, I love the names that I gave everything.
I do as well, but it makes it so difficult to describe where you are. I'm at the midpoint. Oh, okay. See you soon then.
I'm at Midway. Where's Midway? In Nearlands Colony. Where's Nearlands Colony? Well, it's near Farlands Colony. Where's
Officially,
Farlands Colony? Well, it's in between Nearlands and Fardox.
I officially hate both your naming sense.
Actually, Farx would actually just say, wait, how the fuck did we get to Midway from the island? The fuck?
So
Your trees teleported you.
I've taken the liberty of saying that one of your trees can sacrifice themselves to turn themselves into a teleporter.
And there was already like a tree ant that already sort of did that on Jimus's island.
Yeah.
Okay, fair. Yeah, the one that killed itself to kill one of the Sovereign Guard.
That's how they learned they could do it.
Anyway, so I'm just taking the liberty that some of them have the ability to do that, but I'm not gonna like allow more than like one a day to do something like that. Or one in every 10.
I think 1 in every 10 would make it a more fair,
Farx is
balanced.
just going to say through the Sending Stone, okay, I don't know how this happened. I fell asleep in one of the awakened trees, and now all of a sudden, I'm in fucking Midway.
I sent them to Midway. They're keeping it people from leaving or entering there. Feel free to head to Celestia. Make sure that your trees stay there. They should be capturing people.
Sparks looks at the people that are in the trees.
Right.
Were you more specific to them about capturing? Because I never... Well, they're basically 1-year-olds, and all the ones they have captured a bunch of bodies.
I don't want kebabs. Alright, actually, kebab might
I
be
like that.
good. Bring one of the corpses with you. I might be hungry. I haven't tried that yet. Okay, bring one with you. Make sure that none of them kill any more people. We want them captured. And yeah, make sure that you get here.
Alright, I'll go ahead and clear up that.
Angathis, Axteth, Pymia, can you all hear me?
I'm already making my way to the city.
Good.
Right next to you, I say yes. Because he got the message and went, right, so he did say to meet up the next day, so it's been 24 hours, I'll go meet him. And you say that right as he just pops up next to you.
I mean, I'm on an airship, so going back to my my marauders to pick them up to take them to where you want them. So
Can't you have your people do that for you?
I thought you wanted me there with them.
No, just your people.
No,
Then
I'll get them to drop me off before they go. Then
Alright.
Alexander, remind me to test whether or not I can take people with me.
Okay. Can you test that now? Did you get my sending, by the way?
Yes, I did.
Oh. Okay, I just didn't get a response.
That's weird.
Alright. So how many times can you teleport?
I have no idea.
Okay. Can you try taking us both?
I don't want to show you it yet.
Okay.
It's not finished. My art project is not finished. Wait longer.
Sure, we can try and figure that out later.
Quite
And then I'd
literally,
wait for everyone else to arrive.
it's not finished to a
That's
point where he wants to start bringing people there. He does let Bismuth know to accelerate the plant growth. We need more plants.
He's doing what he can with what you've given him, which is a bunch of Horizon inspired ribbits.
Farx will
Make the machines to help him. That's why it was taking longer. It's so hard. So hard to build.
Farx will basically restate the orders specifically so the trees understand not to kill them but capture them alive.
Alive.
Alright, cool. They'll do so. They all give you a stick up.
I imagine it looks like they're just giving him the middle finger.
Considering that they don't actually have hands, yeah.
No, they've just made one of their vines go up, and they've just wrapped it around it, so that there's just one going up like it's a thumb.
If only. So,
And then Farx will use teleport via plants to get to Celestia. Because there's no way in hell he's getting there otherwise.
so you get the Axtef.
Yes.
You need to go back to your to that Alexander bloke, do ya?
Yeah, he wants me there with the rest of the group.
I got this idea. You want to hear it?
Sure.
Alright, so let me get my men. We'll set up a little line. Then what we'll do is we'll pass you through the line, and within 6 seconds you'll be flying.
Oh my... Don't you fucking peasant cannon me, you cunt. Get fucked, Max, you fucking smartass. As soon as you said, we'll set in a line, 6 seconds you'll be flying, I'm like, this cunt's gonna fucking peasant cannon me. No, that's not happening. I will fucking die.
No, you're not.
Meta.
What if you rage before you hit the ground?
I will probably die with how quick I'll be moving and fucking flying.
Again, not if you rage if you hit before you hit the ground, because then you have rage.
But if I also take more than double my health of damage, I'm dead.
You'll be fine.
Not if I take over fucking 700. Well, if I take over 800 damage from it, no, I won't be.
It's called Featherfall.
It's called. I don't have Featherfall, and none of you will be aware of this because I won't tell you.
Meta, we may not have big ass cannons like the Sovereign Guard, but we got peasant cannon.
Well, it's more like an orc cannon, but.
Come on, Outlaw Chieftain, I'm sure it'll work. Give it a go. Come on, you only live once.
Alright, whatever. Fuck off! You fucking. Fuck off.
You know, right next to them, the orcs are going, do it.
Yeah, fuck it.
Cool.
I'll do it. Just so you can do a fucking peasant cannon. Because I highly doubt you would let us actually do it.
Alright. Thanks to the combined
Stupidity of orcs and me.
And ingenuity, you go flying. Straight and true. Alexander,
Yes.
you hear something rapidly approaching your location as flying through the window and landing kind of softly for how fast they're moving is Axtef.
Huh. Okay.
Axtef, you have landed on your back. You are currently looking up. You were expecting a lot more damage. You were expecting
Yes.
to feel hurt.
Axtef, for the love of God, do not tell Alexander any of this.
That was falling with style. And I stand up.
Meta, just in that brief moment, I believe
So
I can fly.
I'm gonna say this now. The only reason why that worked is because I'm gonna be taking a little liberty from Warhammer and saying that orcs have a little bit of innate spell.
Oh, you're going based off that shit.
Each of them have a little bit of innate spellcasting, and because they all came together, what actually happened is they just cast catapult on you, basically, and sent you flying.
It's practically they're just whatever they think came true.
Yeah, and in this case, they sent you flying to your destination.
Without killing me, surprisingly.
Well, they don't want to kill the Howard Chieftain.
Yeah.
And that was the Sky Orcs, by the way, not any other orc. The only reason why those ships are up there is because they're thinking that they're flying. It's not actually going to work if they weren't there. Anyway.
Alright. So, we're just missing Aethist. And Nubex.
Pioneer's looking out the window in the direction that Axteth came from. It's like, how the hell did you survive?
Fucked if I know.
I just imagine
Do you want to try it?
I just imagine Farx was actually heading into the tower when he saw something go into the tower, and he's just thinking to himself, the fuck?
So, I'm just going to speed this up real quick and believe that all of you will be together.
Yeah.
Alright. Everyone ready to be teleported?
The one problem is that the Goblin Army has been told to wait, and half the Goblin Army has been told to wait outside of Celestia because they're not allowed in without a Goblin permit.
I'm gonna look
you
at
actually
someone and be like, "Dude, this is bullshit. This is a quarter of the army, not half the army."
Never said we were good with numbers.
No. The other quarter's outside on the boundary.
Nubex? I'd like you to get your goblins to help rebuild things while I'm teleporting all of us. That fine with you?
No.
No?
They're all busy.
Even the ones standing out there?
They are part of the army coming with me.
Okay, how are you going to transport them quickly?
That was for you to decide. You said bring the army here. I bring the army here.
That's not what I said, Nubex!
You said, Nubex, do you have hobgoblins that can come and attack? I said yes. You said, do you have transport? I said no. So I bring them here.
Just looks at you, give us
So is Nubex
Is
Nubex exempt from your little no goblin rule?
No, Nubex pulls out a card. Look at this bullshit.
You make him have a card.
I was curious about that.
Oh, Farx would have brought a body for.
That's why Nubex is not helping reboot anything. Because all of the goblins.
Somehow,
don't have
Alexander,
access.
I think you look paler than you were before.
My blood.
Yeah. Low sugar day.
Anyway, so is this news to you, Alexander, that there's a rule in your city that requires goblins to get a permit to go into your city?
I'm not surprised, and it's a good way to make money.
I don't think the permit cost anything, did it?
It does, just not for you.
Yeah, well.
The only reason why it wasn't for you is because, other people...
None of the goblins would have it. The hobgoblins, some of them would.
Alright, Nubex. I would like you to send your goblins down to the port. They're going to take a boat across to the other land. Is that fine with you?
King.
Sorry, what was that?
I don't think anyone.
The goblins are all working.
What about the ones that you just brought here?
I'm talking about the army, damn it.
Yes, the army. I cannot understand you, Nubex.
His mic is just...
Yeah, you're cutting out, Nubex.
You're cutting out so much.
Bad, isn't it? It's.
Would you see him glitch all over the place?
I moved it closer. Is that better?
That's better.
Like, I'm gonna turn towards the leader of the hobgoblins and be like, "Do you guys know how to use boats? And can you swim?"
Yes and no.
That's a no. Look at Gymnast.
No, it's a yes on the boats, but no on the swimming. I don't think anyone knows how to swim. What is swimming?
It involves water.
Okay.
I know how to swim. You
No.
We
So
have-
what you do
We have
is-
people at the port. You've just got to get your goblins onto the ship. Then my people can take them on that ship down to the tip. Then they will be going from the tip all the way around to location 13, which is Genesis. Don't worry, they'll be on the boats for a couple of weeks. We'll have
What are
plenty
we
of
gonna
time to get other things sorted.
What are they going to do at Genesis?
Fight, Nubex. They're going to fight.
No, thank you. You guys can go home. Maybe
Go
he's going
home?
to send. Yeah, go home. Protect the town.
There won't be any casualties, Nubex. On our side, at least.
Maybe he's going to look at you and be like, I can't think of the equivalent of bitch please in medieval. But anyway.
Genesis has sewers, doesn't it? Your
Have I
goblin's job will be to take out anyone who tries to escape through the sewers. That is their whole job.
But hobgoblins and goblins are different.
Okay, some are fatter, so they can block the entryways to the sewers.
Excuse me,
You-
I
you
am
don't
taller, thank
excused.
you very much.
You don't understand.
Alright,
Just-
then explain to me,
Do not
Nubex.
go the way you're going.
What is the difference between a hobgoblin and a goblin?
Goblin can slip away without a problem. A hobgoblin will get killed and seen very easily in a sewer.
Okay, then we send the
Have
goblins
you-
into the sewer. The hobgoblins can just guard the ship.
But goblins don't have any training.
Damn, we
I
got a
can't
understand.
robot
They're just-
warforge.
Citizens.
So the problem is that the goblin army is
Ah,
actually just
okay.
all
So the
hobgoblins.
hobgoblins that are military.
Yeah.
Yeah, the goblin army is completely consisted of hobgoblins. No, not a single goblin.
Okay, I'll modify my plan slightly. In that
Okay.
case, they'll be used for aesthetics to look intimidating.
Alright, cool.
That
so-
will work. Like, to be honest, I don't think if they got into the city, the problem is they will probably get killed.
You guys can talk about this plan real quick. I gotta start walking around because damn, my eyes are starting to.
My guy, go to sleep.
Jumps.
No, my eyes are trying to kill me right now. They're not trying to sleep. I just need to walk around a little and let my blood pump and my eyes fucking blink and stuff.
Yeah, if it was an actual goblin army, I wouldn't have a problem with it. But it's more likely that they're going to kill a hobgoblin than it is that they would kill a goblin.
Then we
who are
shall
being-
just have them act as intimidation.
I
So
mean,
they
like,
will take the boats down that way. Whereas I'm about to teleport all of us to New City. Gemstone's going to try and talk them into surrendering to us. After that, we'll be splitting off into two teams. Some of us are going to take Longshore, the other one's going to take the tip. Once we have control of the tip, we're going to take some of the ships from there, and we're going to use them to support us. From there, some of us are going to go to Waterlong, and the others of us are going to go to Midway.
Okay, matter real quick. I'll need Tox to confirm this, but I believe a guy that Angus is going to have to fight will be in New City.
That's my understanding of it as well.
believe
And
so.
after
believe that's
that,
Dreamfest.
Angus will probably, Angus will, once that's confirmed by Tox, Angus will say that, because, like, there's no way they're going to surrender, especially not if he's there. Because it is, if we see each other next, we fight to the death.
You guys can
Uh,
fight to the death. I don't care.
Yeah.
But we've got to give them a chance to surrender.
Yeah.
And the second that they surrender, no more lives will be lost. So, Genesis, or Pymea? How do I pronounce that? I just want to make sure that I
Pyromancer.
instill it.
Pioneer.
Pymea. You're still capable of range combat, correct? I saw you sniping stuff.
The gun literally just appears in my hand. Oh yeah.
You're a tad slower than you used to be. Is everything okay, or are you just a little strained? I'm not sure how this... He gestures your shadow and then back to you. How that whole thing works.
Yeah, it's sort of changed it a little. I can't shoot as fast, but I am much, much harder to kill.
Alright. That's good to hear.
I also don't have a minimum range. I also don't have a maximum range anymore.
Good. You are going to be lending Gemstone as much aid as you can. She is near unstoppable in close range. You're near unstoppable at long range. Together you should be near unstoppable. Angerfist Axstaff, even if I tell you what to do, you're going to do whatever you want anyway, so try to kill as few innocents as possible and kill whoever you feel like you absolutely have to.
No one is truly innocent.
I'm only planning on fighting Dreamfist. Then I'm going to go see about getting more powerful.
Right. Okay. I'll try and get you as much time off as I can. Gemstone. You've got to talk them into, well, not committing suicide because we don't want these people to die. If you can successfully convince them into doing the right thing, then we win.
Alright. I'll do my best.
Perfect.
Oh, that reminds me. Paimon looks at everyone else. Out of all of you, who's the most likely to die?
That would be me.
Angerfist will just sort of look at you, Alexander.
I point
probably
Nubex. Nubex is the most likely to die. That being said, that's only if he gets caught.
Nubex is just gonna nod like heard everything you said about the plan. You can tell he has no fucking idea.
Quick question with how blocking work, with your magic items work, right? James?
Sure.
Do you know you've blocked something, or does it just block things and you don't know?
I'm aware that I'm blocking something.
Alright, you're aware that there was a sending sent to you.
So by default, I've got sendings and those sorts of things allowed, unless
Alright, well...
I basically call her ID thing, so if I don't like how something's going, I'll just block it.
Alright, well, this person says, so... Things are, heating up, are they? Anyway, name's Archduke Zal. You put me in office. Let's talk.
Alright. And then I'm going to teleport all of us to the city.
You teleport to the city and you can see the guards are going about their day. And, yeah, it seems like everything is normal here.
Would have liked to have talked about maybe shoring up some defenses on your island, because there's a chance they'll attack it when we're busy doing shit.
There is no way for me to shore up defenses enough to make any material difference. It is the unfortunate fact of things. If they want to break through our defenses, they will do so. Our defenses are our weakest aspect.
It's more of the case making it annoying enough so then we have a chance of getting back. You know, stop it.
I do not believe that is possible, given our current situation. That being said, Number 11 will do whatever he can in that regard.
I'll speak to some of my Iron Fists. Maybe Throlman will stick around on your island.
Very well.
I have goblins there, it'd be fine.
So, a couple of guards dressed in rural attire find you all. Are you friends of what?
I mean,
yes.
Technically, yes.
Good. Follow us.
Meta, New City is the place where Dreamfist is, right?
Yes.
Cool.
I'm going to stand behind Gemstone as we enter.
So they take you to a. They
And are
take
you
you to a
behind
place that
Angry
I
One?
believe you recognize, Alexander, because this is the. This is where you met, Archduke. What was his name? Archduke Frank.
Oh, Frank Withers.
Yeah. It's Frank Withers, who has since retired. Standing at the steps is an individual who seems very happy to see you all. Ah, if it isn't my new friends. An individual told me that you seem to be in a bit of a, what would be a polite way of saying that you were angry? You were just angry, and there's a chance that you'd be coming around here and causing a ruckus. Well, as you can see, the soldiers are not attacking you. No one is running from you. We are at your mercy. As long as you allow me to stay as puppet master. Well, not puppet master, but a puppet. I'll be more than happy to do whatever is needed.
I just look at Gemstone. Wow, you're good.
It's the aura.
Like, is this for real? I mean, damn.
You may have some trouble with the tip, as they are more business orientated, but I'm sure they'll be able to fall in line. Longshore, well, they're more of a dock than anything. They won't have much political say. Waterlong might be your only problem. There's this knight there. Her name is Lady Alice. She's not a fan of the idea of living under bandit rules, so if you can convince her that you're not going to turn it into a lawless area, that's great. However, she is currently dealing with an orc incursion.
I just look at.
Yeah, Fox is looking at Axe stuff. With a look of, oh, so soon.
Why are you looking at me?
Orc incursion.
What does that mean?
Means the orcs are attacking, I believe, Waterlong.
Yep.
Not
The orcs that
surprised.
were left behind kind of decided that they wanted to fight.
Given that information, I shall switch to teams. You said the tip was the more business-oriented one?
The tip is the more business-oriented one, as it is the one with the most lucrative businesses for lonely sailors.
No big
Alright.
will go there.
Axtef, Angathus, Nubex, Pharax, you'll be going to Longshore.
Right.
Myself, Gemstone, and Pymere will be going to the tip.
Dare I ask if there's anything else you need from New City?
I believe you guys have completely surrendered to us, correct? If so, I'd like you to tell all Helm's Guard to either vacate the premises
Helm's
or
Guard
to
has
step.
been gone for a while.
Interesting.
Helm's Guard had orders to pull back. They apologized to all of us, but it was not really that big of a problem. I knew this was coming.
All right.
Talks.
Yes.
How techy can I make my armor?
It needs to look Magitech or steampunkish sort of thing. It cannot look like Neo-tech or cyberpunk.
Angathus, is this good with you, or do you really want to kill that guy right now?
What guy?
Dreamfist.
Dreamfist. Oh, he got detained.
Let me
Sovereign,
by who?
Sovereign Guard.
Of course.
They're apparently detaining all Goliaths at the moment.
That's racist.
Yeah, it might have something to do with the fact that one of the Archdukes ordered someone to go around murdering Goliaths. Poison, too.
I'm 60% sure that wasn't me.
Oh, I know it wasn't you. I know who it is. It's the one that Watt hates.
I'm 60% sure it wasn't me.
I found something that does not belong here.
Oh?
It's in the Magitech armor thing, but it's more like the Magitech armor if it was slightly bigger.
Right.
It looks like a mech suit.
Well,
So-
Magitech mech suits exist.
Does anyone have an issue of heading out to the next set of locations? If so, Angerfist, can you teleport your group to Longshore, and I'll teleport mine to the tip.
Angerfist, would you like to know where your Goliath wannabe murder buddy is? Because I can point you in the general direction on where they're taking the Goliaths.
Sure.
There's this little accommodation known as Outlook. All Goliaths are getting sent there.
Huh. That's
They're all,
big
that he puts his hands up. They're all there under house arrest. If I were them, I would be making myself scarce. I have a feeling that they're going to be using the Goliaths there as leverage for the rest of the Goliathine mountains to surrender.
Yeah.
I-
Well,
yeah,
I'm
I-
gonna figure out. I'm now going to need to figure out how to get them out of there. Great.
Outlook's on our to hit list.
Meta, I just want to know, do we know where... do we actually know the location of the pirate dude?
No.
Nope. I've been trying to reach him without any chance.
And Angerfist was gonna ask Alexander if he could get someone to try and scry him.
Hmm.
Want to go and get more powerful, but it is going to keep getting in my way, apparently. Right, Longshore, was it?
Yep.
What? Order the. So what's the deal? I just yell at them to surrender. If not, I start snapping necks.
Yeah, but try to only snap guard necks if you can. I'd really like to rally these people into our military if at all possible.
So let me just quickly, if I can, with the evil game, I will send, just quickly, sending the locations again. So first, you are in New City, yeah?
Yep.
So New City, Longshore, and the tip.
Has Angerfist been to... Yes, Angerfist has been to Longshore. It was one of the stops on the way to Midway.
Alright. Everyone ready to head out, or does someone have any questions?
I have a question.
What's your question?
Are we going to be shoring up defenses around your island?
Sure, go for it.
Huzzah! The great goblin DNA has something to do again! As the hobgoblin rushes out.
And I'm just gonna look at him. Whatever you just did, I would be surprised that the hobgoblin's now going to Genesis. Just letting you know. You've just caused this, and they're not going to go there anymore. Good luck.
The hobgoblin returns real quick. Hey, Lord Alexalia.
You got lost, didn't you?
No.
He kind
Can
of needs to
you
be taken
come-
back there.
Can you, come back in a couple of days' time? We're gonna have a contract set up that you're just gonna have to read and then be like, yeah, well, this is spelled incorrectly and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, point is, we just need you to sign pieces of paper that says that we can set up, military, establishments near any location to defend locations. Okay, bye! As he runs off again.
Yes, Nubex, I realized my mistake. Right.
He's just lost of himself, and he's like, "See, this is why the goblins get left in OPEX."
Team A, off we go. And then I'm going to try and teleport Pymir, myself, and Gemstone.
2.
My God, why is there no good magical freaking looking magical tech looking armors
Because
that are not
they're
like
the same.
So,
futuristic as shit?
which group is A going to again?
So we are going to the tip.
Alright, so,
Just the tip.
roll the D100. I should really have the player handbook open when I ask people to roll a fucking thing, so that way I can...
And I do have the bottle from this location.
Oh, you do? Oh, then you don't need to... Oh, never mind. You arrive. You can see guards kind of look towards you, and then just keep walking.
I step behind Gemstone.
The guards looked when you teleported, and then just kept walking. You can feel that this place is different. The smell, the atmosphere. This place, thanks to your knowledge of the worlds that you came from, this must be a version of Vegas, to be as close as you can think it.
There is opium in the air. Everywhere I look around.
You can see many signs that have got that have got brothel in the name around the place. As the bottle you got was from Brothel Valley.
Alright. Oh, right. I came here when I bought the brothel. So, it just clicked where I got the bottle from. Right. Gemstone. You're up. Work your magic and get them to surrender.
Good luck.
Where do I need to go? We're just in a street full of Gemstone just looks like really uncomfortable and confused.
They've gone from a shade of blue to a shade of purple.
I mean, yeah, basically.
Return.
Try the barracks, I guess? Yeah, I guess the barracks?
I don't know if that. Oh, these didn't work. Why?
Could you
Let's
show me where? I've never been here before.
Sure, I'm going to lead us to the barracks. But I'm going to lead us by standing behind Gemstone the whole way.
I am. How best to do this?
So you
Actually, better yet, I'm getting a ride on her shoulders.
Anyway, so you get to the barracks as the guards kind of look at you. What seems to matter, citizens?
I would like to speak to the one in charge here, if possible.
The one in charge, you'll find them in the Brothel Valley.
Onwards we go! I point in the right direction.
Thank you.
You see that large triangular building? on the thing. That's gonna
Yep.
be that's the manor.
All right.
So you get there, and you can see there are a couple of guards in royal armor, and there's a party going on behind them. As they hold their hand up, halt! Who goes there?
I hold up my pedigree.
Okay, and what's your name?
I am Alexander the Greatest.
Oh, you're one of the ones that own a brothel around here, aren't you? Please come in.
I own pretty much everything, but okay.
As they open the gate. This is
I'm going to
basically
use my
Playboy-
wand to start my theme song.
Rightio. This is basically like Playboy Mansion sort of thing. There's a lot of people in skimpy outfits serving drinks to rich people.
Gemstone is kind of freaking out.
There's an individual who looks like he's lived a long life. Ah, Alexander, it's good to see ya.
How high is the roof?
How high is the roof? Well, you're not actually inside the building. You are in the courtyard.
Okay, because I'm still on their shoulders.
Yeah. Ah, Alexander, it's good to see you. And I see you brought a +1.
I brought a +2.
A +2? Where's the +2?
I point to Pioneer.
I am invisible.
Ah. Yeah, it almost tricked me there. Anyway, what brings you to the party?
No, that was a joke. No, because no one noticed me. It's like I am invisible.
Oh,
I have
he
seen greatness.
Oh, he sees you. Just like, oh, you almost got me going there. I thought you were getting some. So, what can I do for you?
This is my negotiator. I tap Gemstone on the head. Do the
Oh.
negotiation spell.
It's nice to meet you, Gemstone.
And you as well.
So, what type of negotiator are you?
We would like your cooperation in the slight change of command in the city.
Oh, is that going to mean that I'm going to have to stop these pies?
It shouldn't interfere with your typical business, no.
And what does it imply?
Just that, I tap, I tap Alexander on the knee. Everyone will be answering to him from now on.
Ah, I see. Got a bit of a dominant sort of thing you're going with. Is that?
Sure, I can be everyone's dominant.
Right, well, unfortunately, I'm sure there's a few blokes here that wouldn't want that. Anyway,
That's unfortunate for them.
what do we get out of this?
You get to keep having your parties.
I mean, we can have our parties if we agree or disagree. She just said so. That we get to keep having our parties if we agree, so I'm sure we still get our parties if we do.
Yes. If you agree, you get to keep having your parties. If you disagree, well, you don't.
By whose authority?
Mine.
You know, I was just starting to like you, bringing in the +1 and whatever that is behind you. But I think it's time for you to leave and come back tomorrow with some better manners. As he,
Here's my manners. I tap Gemstone on the head. I did not do talking well.
no wonder you bought
Fix this, please.
Meta, you may just want to mention the whole thing of New City.
He gestures for one of the waitresses to come over as he takes what looks to be a whiskey off of the tray. Now, if you're the negotiator, negotiate.
Oh, well, fuck me.
Is that a request?
No, my mouse just died. My mouse has just completely shut itself, so.
Alright, sorry, there was no matter, I had to. Anyway.
Well, I might have found some better ones. I'll just send all the ones I have.
This dude sort of, who is clearly chewing on a cigar, is currently just, waiting for a response from you, Gemstone.
Fortunately, we have nothing further to offer you aside from a continuance of your life without interference.
And who's going to interfere with us if we say no?
The new chain of command.
And who would that be if I'm still the top dog?
You would not be any longer.
Well, you're a poor negotiator. I'll give you one more chance to convince me, or I'll have you both kicked out.
Meta, again, may want to mention New City.
What about it?
It joined pretty fast. Anyway.
Yeah, the fact that the Duke there, who technically is like the leader of this whole region, surrendered over.
Okay, here are the ones that I actually found that are halfway decent.
Let Gemstone speak, dude.
Did we get the Duke's name at all?
Zal. Archduke Zal. Z-A-L-L. Zal.
Alrighty.
By the way, Wolf, I just want to apologize for snapping at in there. We all just kept interrupting her, and I just realized what we were doing because she has to unmute every time she wants to talk, so there's a delay.
It's all good. I also just take a long time to formulate sentences. Sorry.
But yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to snap at you, Wolf.
Our offer does not change. However, I would like to inform you that Archduke Zal has already accepted our change of command and has readily and willingly agreed to join with us.
Of course he would. He's a fucking pushover. I, on the other hand, built an empire. An empire that became a city. Well, not a city, but it became the tip. This place is mine. I built it from the ground up, and I won't have no one telling me that I can't rule it the way I want it. And the way that I want it is the same way that I've been doing it beforehand. If you're going to want to be leading this, you got to give me something. I'm not asking you much, just something.
Okay, what would you like?
Oh, well. There's this place called Port City. It's had some new alcohol. I need to get in touch with them to try and get this new alcohol brought to the tip. That's all I need is some open communications.
I'm going to activate the sending to Angerfist of the sending stone.
Okay, I'm back.
What?
Hey, Angerfist, you control the alcohol in Port City, don't you?
Technically, yes.
Can you make sure that some alcohol comes to the tip? They'll pay for it.
Give me a sec. Angerfist will use the sending stone to Jack.
We will get to that once it's your turn.
Yeah.
As we'll be doing this area first. But we will imagine that it will be completely fine. Well, if you can get that done, then that's good. Then, sure, as long as I still get to have my parties and continue to be filthy rich, I don't care who runs a joint as long as I get to have a say.
Sure, everyone gets to have a say.
Good.
So anyway, you're now in part of the Imperium. Well, technically you're part of Terranium, but that's a part of the global Imperium. I am Empire Alexander, or Emperor Alexander, whichever you'd like to use.
Alright.
Cool. We'll be using your dock.
On ya.
I just blink at him twice.
As he looks at all three of you. If you ever want to swing by again, lots of pretty ladies and pretty men here for you. Whatever floats your boat. I don't judge. Unless of course you try and get in for free. Anyway, I got a party to host. So off you go.
Okay, I think that's it from our side of things.
Thank you for your cooperation.
You're always welcome. I've never seen an amethyst. Shard mind. The reason why I said that is because you said, yeah, basically. When I said, so you're basically purple then. An amethyst is the closest I can think of to a purple gem.
Meta, every
Yeah,
time
that would
you
be about right.
Meta, every time you guys mention gem or amethyst or something like that, it makes me
Steven
think of
Universe.
Yeah, it makes me think
Steven
of Steven
Universe.
Universe.
I'll give him a
So for
contract
a
this
moment
time.
there, I just imagined gemstone as amethyst, and I'm like, that'd be fucking hilarious.
That wouldn't be hilarious. That'd just be epic.
Alright, moving on to the other group, which is Axtef, Pharax, and Angerfist.
Angerfist.
Going to Longshore, yes?
Yep.
Alright, roll the D100 unless of course you got something from here. Sorry.
Did Angerfist get an alcohol bottle from here? Did he pick something up from here on his stop?
Has Nubex just like teleported back to home?
I'm not sure where Nubex was meant to go.
I sent Nubex with them to Longshore.
Okay, then you'd be at Longshore as well, Nubex.
Okay, just making sure.
I think Angerfist got something from Longshore.
Alright, then you'll... if you think so, then you probably did.
Yeah,
You will appear at the markets.
that makes sense. Right. Easiest way of doing this is just finding the
As
the
people
fucker in
start
charge.
running and screaming, yelling that the Herald Chieftain has arrived.
Angerfist is
I'm gonna
Angerfist
start
is just
running
gonna
like everyone else.
rage because he, being bigger, he will be loud, and he's just gonna yell, "Everybody, calm the fuck down!"
They
And
scream
surrender.
louder and start. They scream louder, and most of them keep running. Some of them do break down and just sort of like lay down on the ground.
Tox, can Nubex run into the crowd towards where the docks are?
Sure.
Cool. I'm going to go sabotage the ship so they can't leave. If you need me to roll anything, let me know.
Guards
Stealth.
start coming over. Yeah, roll stealth. Guards start coming towards you both. They're like, all right, what's this? And some
So-
of them just drop their weapons. Others are like, that's oh, where are the orcs?
Shut up. Not here.
30.
Get everyone to calm down. We're not here to kill you.
Oh, what are you here for? As
You surrender.
what's happening to us if we surrender?
If you surrender, you come under the jurisdiction of Lord of Alexander. If you don't, I start snapping your necks.
At saying that, the rest of them drop their weapons and one of them runs off.
They better be getting the person in charge here.
One of them wets themselves.
At least it's all realistic.
I would
You know,
probably, whilst we're waiting for them to get the person in charge, that Angerfist gets the call from Jibbis.
yep.
Farx just whispers to Axdeath. No wonder they needed the Sovereign Guard. Or not Sovereign Guard, the Helm's Guard.
Yo,
I
Jack,
get those two mixed up.
What's up?
you okay? How much commerce would we get from opening trades with the tip?
Depends.
Well,
They're
our
under
alcohol.
Alexander or your jurisdiction?
I reckon if they get under Alexander's jurisdiction, I believe they're going under Alexander's jurisdiction.
Then quite a bit. I'll
Well-
open trade with them immediately. I just need someone to be able to get a sending stone to them.
Right. Cool. Well, I'll let Alexander know that.
Sweet.
As Angerfist
Money,
would let
money.
Alexander know that.
Money.
Just need a sending stone from my person at Port City to whoever the fuck you have there to begin trade.
Alright.
That should be easy. Now that you can appoint whoever you want to be the one who's doing that. Getting back to it. The guard that ran off comes back with this like frail looking individual. As he kinda looks at you. Oh good. I was wondering when we were going to be terrorized by the Towering Terror, and you must be the Howl Chieftain. Oh boy. I wonder how long it's going to take for me to die. So, what is my terms of surrender?
Basically, you listen to whatever the fuck Alexander tells you to do, or
Who the
whoever
fuck's
he puts in
Alexander?
charge. He's the
He
one
dies.
Pardon?
Nothing.
He dies. Just like, who the fuck's Alexander? He dies. What?
He's gonna be the one in charge. Basically.
Right,
He's
well,
also the
tell-
only one that's keeping us from killing you.
Well, tell him he needs to come talk to me instead of send his goons.
Tell me, who's in charge if you die?
Oh, I don't fucking think there's anyone who wants to take my position.
Would it be safe to assume it'd be the captain of the guard?
We don't have a captain of the guard. He's on holiday at the moment.
Right. You have an advisor of some sort then.
Nope.
Who is the next most important person in this fucking town then?
That'll be
Who
one of you.
isn't on vacation?
That'll be one of you. You're all wanted. That makes you important, right?
You one that got them. Would you be in charge? Are you smart enough to be able to fucking run this town until Alexander sends someone to control it?
I don't have any experience in
That was- yeah, no.
that area. Oh my god, everyone's so fucking... Oh, man. This is why you need to be old. You don't care if you're about to die, because you're close to death anyway. I'm the only competent one here.
I
Deal
can
with
tell
it.
that.
I want to talk to the person who's meant to be above me. Not talk to his goons. What sort of middleman is this?
One that doesn't want to fucking be here.
Good, then get him here and tell him that if he's coming here, he needs to come here himself and tell me to kiss the feet that kiss the earth he walks on. Instead
You know
of,
what? Angerfist just hands him a sending stone. Do it yourself.
All right. So you're Alexander, yeah?
Yes?
I got your goons here telling me that you wouldn't come here to tell me to surrender. What sort of disrespect are you giving to me not coming here yourself to tell me I'm going to surrender?
What's your name, peasant?
The name's, Mike.
No. No. Your name is number 45.
Oh my god.
Right, cool. If you're gonna keep talking like that, I'm just not gonna have to deal with you. Until you've got some polite manners, young man, I don't need to know what you are.
Alexander's actually speechless.
As he
Meta,
hands-
Aaron,
as
this
he
is like
goes to
the
hand
only
you-
level 80 wizard in existence.
He hands the sending stone back over to you. Look, I'm either gonna die of old age or right here. You can make it easy on me and I won't go senile. Hell, I'd prefer not going senile. But, at the end of the day, he's either gonna come here, or you're gonna kill me, or he's gonna kill me, or I'm gonna keep running this joint for the next 4 years. At the end of the day, there's only one way I win, and that's one of yous kills me.
Oh, I get that.
As he just sort of walks backwards. Alright, guards. For now, don't fuck with him. We don't need anyone to die.
Kindly get the rest of your people, at the very least get them to stop fucking screaming.
Guards, explain that they're here as, what is it? Peace?
Ambassadors would probably be the
Ambassadors.
best word.
Ambassadors of peace. That's a good idea. You know, I was all wrong about you. I thought you were going to be more muscle than brain. As he just sort of walks off.
Meta, I just love how Farx is just standing in the background and they're so scared of the two Goliaths. They don't even.
Well, they don't know anything about you.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh no, they know enough about him, but not enough to be
Oh.
scared. Considering that Axdef has got a bounty that is the highest bounty out of the party.
Yeah.
12,000
keep his-
gold.
Mivix tries to keep his distance because of that.
Right,
So in other
what
words, I
do you,
should strap you to my back.
so what do
No,
you want to do here, Alexander? Do I just kill them? Do you come and talk to them?
Fuck no, he's got more balls than the rest of the people I've met.
Does that mean you're gonna come and fucking talk to them then?
Hell yeah.
Good. Yo, old dude, Alexander's gonna be showing up at some point to speak to you.
Good. Tell him to make sure he dressed nice. I don't like talking to people who look like peasants, as much as he calls me one.
I assure you, him
This is
not
like
dressing
straight up-
nice
This
is
is like the first.
literally
person-
impossible for him.
What are you saying, Pioneer?
This guy's like the first person I was going to say. You actually have a name.
Not gonna lie, Farx actually has some respect for this old dude because he's just very blunt and doesn't give a shit.
He's lived a long enough life. He's ready for death, and frankly, he was waiting for this and expected himself to get killed by someone, but
It's the kind of respect he had for Corn Dude.
yeah. Corn Dude's still kicking.
Good. He must be immortal.
He's just elsewhere. So, Alexander, would you like to make your way over?
Yep.
Alright.
You don't know how tempted I was to just throw my spear at him. Oh, sorry, my
Oh, I would have loved you to do that because he.
I
would have
was
loved you to do
planning
that.
on doing it when he fucking turned his back and he started talking to the guards. But I was just thinking, if I do that, fucking, I'm gonna have like fucking 3 different people try to kill me here and now. Or beat
Agathis
me.
wouldn't have tried to kill you. He just would have been.
Laughing.
Nubix is not there, so
I'm
it would have
sure.
been Nubix
I'm
either.
sure you would have been laughing silently because you're like,
Yes.
because it's like, man, that dude had balls and he died. That is actually pretty like, man. Anyway, so Alexander, who are you?
I'll wait for
bringing with
Alexander to get in, then I'll do it.
you? Alexander, who are you bringing with you?
I'm bringing both of them with me.
Alright, so you arrive as you see Angerfist. I imagine you guys are still at the markets, just currently picking out food and tasting it.
Yeah,
Not
basically.
paying, just eating.
I'm standing there with my spear out.
Right
Agathis is pretty much waiting till Alexander shows up and says, "I got shit I need doing."
Yeah, you go deal with your stuff.
Pops, did anyone try to escape on the boats?
No.
Okay,
The
I head
guards
back
stopped
to the group.
them.
Yeah.
Too easy. I would
Uh,
have head back to the group then.
Right. Well, when you show up, Agathis says, "I might like depending on whether he knows at his mountain or not. Depends on whether I'm going to be going where you want to be. You coming or not?"
Yep. Anyone else
Cool.
want to come? I can teleport you home and then teleport back. I'm looking at like
Agathis doesn't really give the option to anyone else. He just grabs Nubek and teleports to Nose Mountain. To the top of Nose Mountain.
I
We'll get
It's all
to
good.
guess not.
later. The old dude will be at the keep.
BRB.
Keep.
So
You know
the
what?
guards-
Fox would probably just follow and listen.
The guards see you. They're like, "You're Alexander?
Yep.
This way." So
Bow.
They bow.
Good. So where to? This way?
Yeah, this way. So
And then I'll
as
follow
they
them.
sort of escort you to the keep where the gate is wide open, and they bring you into a dining hall where at one end is an old dude, and at the other is a plate of food. Sit down, young man.
I'll sit down.
So, what is the terms of surrender? I know you're not here for pleasantries. You're here to either get me to surrender or die. So, let's see if I can tempt one of the other.
So, how do you feel about running this place for me?
Oh, another 4 years in me before I'm a croak.
Meta, I'm sorry, but when he said, "Alright, to discuss terms of surrender," and my immediate thought was not this old guy surrendering to Alexander, it was Alexander surrendering to the old guy.
The old dude does not have delusions of grandeur, sadly. So, the terms are that I continue ruling this place until I can't anymore, and then the next of kin will be a puppet master, or not puppet master, puppet, and you'll be the master.
Pretty much, yeah.
Right. I have one condition.
What's your condition?
When I retire, send either Axdeath or Angerfist back here and have them murder me.
Sure.
Good.
When you are no longer capable of running this place, I will allow for that.
Good. Secondly, what made you suddenly want to rule? Raj
Someone fucked with my shit. So I'm gonna take everyone's shit.
Fair. Well, I hope that Longshore will be able to be of some help. However, if it might kill me, if you end up misusing your power, I will take Longshore away. My only
There is just a twisted smile on Alexander's face.
So, we're all good. I die at the end of the day, and everyone else gets to continue their miserable existences. This is where you'll, like, infect him with vampirism, and he'll...
Yeah, he's already becoming a vampire. He does not get to pass from this world.
That's why you said when he becomes, unable...
Incapable.
You cruel, cruel man. Anyway, he sort of gestures to a feast in front of you. What would usually be rather appetizing to you doesn't actually seem that appetizing. He, on the other hand, seems very appetizing. And so do the guards. And most other things.
You know, there's few things I appreciate more in this world than not needing to decide what to eat.
That's good. What's that?
Because it was the bane of my existence.
Well, tuck in as he has a server come over and pour you some red wine.
I shall drink the wine.
As he enjoys some food. You're going to probably do that another time, though, right? Or are you going to get that over with now?
I'm going to get number 11 to send us a vampire to turn him.
Right, yeah. You're not that type of vampire. Dracula don't suck. He scrape and lick. He scrape, then lick. I bet no one understands that reference.
No.
It's from The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
Oh. Oh, wait, no, I know what you're talking about now. I know which episode you're talking about.
I know the show, I do not know that episode.
Grim gets stung by a fucking scorpion, and he's with the old man Dracula dude, and he's asking Dracula to suck the venom out, and he just doesn't want to do it because
Dracula's
he
like,
don't suck.
Dracula don't suck. He scrape, then lick. He scrape, then lick.
As soon as you said the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, I knew exactly what you were talking about.
Yeah. Anyway, so,
I am back.
hi, back, I'm Max.
Haha.
Anyway, so, with that, he stands up, walks over to your end, and holds his hand out.
I shake his hand.
It's a pleasure meeting you, lad. I haven't had anyone who's actually stood up to me in a while. Or at least anyone who gave me the willies like those Goliaths.
Yeah, he probably felt the urge to kill rising from him.
Forgive the strange question, but do you have balls of steel or something?
Oh, I just have no reason to live.
Let's just test that theory now. How about that, Jimus? We'll test if he has balls of steel, and I'll throw the spear right past his head.
His spear goes past his head.
Kind
You
of
missed.
like how I was going to fake killing that fucking the last guy in the time skip. I tried to fake killing that guy, and he fucking died of a heart attack.
Yeah, you throw it, just like you missed. Try aim a little better next time. Anyway, but I imagine that was meta. Anyway,
Yeah.
he then walks. He then says, "Enjoy, mi casa, you casa." As he walks off.
I believe it's mi casa es su casa.
Whatever saying it is, I don't care. My castle is your castle.
I like that guy. Alright. And I'm going to leave.
Old people, so this dude was spawned off one thing. A sentence that I saw. Don't piss off old people. A life sentence doesn't sound that bad when you're old.
Forex is just gonna say he reminds me of that corn farmer.
Corn, who, what now?
Oh, it was back when we were taking over.
Oh, I wonder if the old. It's like you're gonna make him immortal, aren't you?
Meta before your time.
Yeah.
When we
this
were
was-
taking
Oh
over
yeah,
New
that
Land.
guy's gonna work for me until the day I decide he dies.
Good choice. I think you would like the corn farm.
I shit you not. He disarmed. Who was it? Axteth or Angus?
No, he disarmed you
me
and
and
Genesis.
Farx with a pitchfork.
So, now that that's all done, do you all wish to make your way to Waterlong?
Yep.
Alright.
Mm.
Do any of you have items from Waterlong?
Farx would.
I do not, but Fox does apparently.
Frogs, would you like...
Yeah, because he's been spying on Waterlog.
Yes, you have.
I think Nuvex does. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Nuvex does.
Anyway, so, Frogs, do you have a way to teleport everyone to Waterlong?
So I do have the item, but alternatively I can just use teleportation via plant.
That works better.
Alright. Would you like to do the teleportation via plant?
Sure.
Roll me a d2.
Huh?
Roll me a d2. Alright, cool. So
Yeah, sorry,
I'm
I'm just eating something.
It's cool. You'll spawn on the south side.
Alright.
The south pathway inwards. And you can see that you can hear the sounds of battle.
But I haven't even done anything yet.
This area seems rather calm. There's no guards around here. You're at 4, the ring.
Alright.
You can see that there is an inn called the Ring, and if you look inside, you can see that it has a boxing ring in it.
Alright. Making our way there then.
Right. So you
And as we're entering there, I'm going to use my wand to start playing a song. That one. Except instead of Prince, it's Emperor. And instead of Ali, it's going to be Alexander.
Instead of
Alright,
Prince
Nick,
Al
go on.
like it used to be, it's now Prince Alexander. Anyway,
Princess Al.
so you enter and there's not really much going on in here. The owner looks up. Oh, travellers, welcome. I didn't expect to see anyone here whilst the northern end of the town was under orc attack.
Meta, I really hope they just left it as under orc. That just sounded funny to me for some reason.
Huh. Who said the orcs here?
Oh, they seem to have come here themselves. From what I've heard, they said that they were bored.
How dare they?
Are you here to get a room?
Echo.
No, I own this town now. You're welcome.
Oh, all right. Well, nice to meet you.
Alexander. Emperor Alexander.
Nice to meet you, Emperor Alexander. Would you like the executive suite?
Sure. Okay.
He pulls out a key that is silver and holds it out.
I'm going to mage hand that to me.
Alright.
Straight into my pocket.
That'll be at the top floor, as this building was 3 stories.
Got it. Then I'm heading to the north of the town with everyone.
So you leave. Does everyone else leave?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright. You make your way to the crossroad area. One way taking you left, the other one taking which is across the bridge, which looks like on the other side of the bridge is where the fighting is. and right, which is towards more buildings. And on top of a hill, not too far away, seems to be the keep of this location.
Okay.
So what's the plan?
Hey, XF,
What?
do you mind if I put Gurmish's symbol in the sky?
For what purpose?
That tends to get orcs to stop doing what they're doing.
That might make them fight harder.
Okay, is there like a stop sign version?
No.
So it's
Maybe.
like a flawed system.
I think
And plus, I think if you do that, you're going to piss off Gurumish, and who knows what
I
he'll
think-
ask for to happen afterwards.
I think if you want the fighting to stop, you just need Axe Steph to go in there and just tell the orcs to stop.
Okay, do you mind doing that?
You have
Is there really a
total
problem that they're
authority.
fighting? Looks like they're having fun. Who are they even fighting? Are they just killing random people?
No, they're fighting guards. The people have been moved off of that area, and now it's just guards.
Hmm. How much are you going to pay me to make them stop?
I'll let you keep them.
You're not killing them.
Not if you stop them.
You're not killing them either way.
I'll give you 1,000 gold to make them stop.
When an unstoppable
Now-
force
now-
meets an immovable object, like who's gonna be the first to break?
Now, for being a dick, make it 2,000.
Fine. Fine.
Alright, I'll walk in and I'll try to get into the middle of it all.
As soon as the first orc sees you, all of them stop, and the guards go to attack, but then they stop and they look towards the location. So in One Piece, when Lava Dude, I've forgotten his name,
Okay, you know.
kills Ace.
Ace.
Now, spoiler doesn't need to be worried
Oh
about, 'cause
no,
that's, like,
spoilers.
a decade plus old. If you haven't seen it yet, you're bad. There's when Whitebeard confronts the dude, there's this like very menacing piano organ played. That's basically you towards these guards. The guards start dropping their weapons, and the orcs just look like they're kind of disappointed they didn't get to keep fucking things up.
The orcs are sad they couldn't finish.
It's not the first time Jimmy's has made people not finish.
Phrasing.
I know, that's the point. I phrased it that way purposely.
I can't believe.
I'll turn back around and go, are you happy now, Jimmy's?
Little bit. Get in there.
As an individual walks up to you. So you're their leader, are you?
I turn back around and look down because I'm not expecting to have to look up.
Yeah, you're looking way down. This
What am I-
individual is 5'6".
Can I tell what race they are?
They've moved their helmet up. They are a human female.
This is a short human.
5'6" is not that short.
Yeah,
It's fucking tiny.
it's short, but not overly short. You're not
Oh,
four.
man,
They're not
thanks-
4 foot.
thanks for-
That's my
thanks-
mom's current height.
Short. It's short compared to someone that's 6 foot. Yes.
Fox, how tall?
Well, at my point, how tall am I? Like
How tall? are
7
goblins?
foot
They're
2.
Like,
No, how tall are you, Tox?
how tall am I? I'm 5'7".
I'm an 8 foot Goliath, so
You're an 8 foot.
You're an 8'6"
6".
Goliath.
8'6". Okay.
So you are basically almost 3 foot taller. So you're their leader. You mind explaining why these brutes have been coming in and harassing my men? They haven't even
No.
been killing anyone, they've just been attacking.
They like to fight. And they were bored.
Right. Well, what can I do for you? What's your name?
Axtef Harold Chieftain. Or you can just call me Harold Chieftain.
Right. Well, what can I do for you?
Well, you see that man over there, as I point at Jimus?
I wave. I'm also sitting on gemstone.
Yes.
He would like you guys to surrender, because he wants to take over this place. And if you refuse, well, the orcs will have a lot more fun ripping you apart. And that's
Very
not a
well,
threat,
I
it's a
shall-
promise.
Very well, I shall talk to him. You do whatever you brutes do. Go have
That's bad wording, man.
Yeah.
Alright, get back to it, boys. It's practically
You
what
do
I would
whatever you brutes do when you're not attacking things, like hunting sheep or something.
We hunt sheeple, not sheep.
As she walks over the bridge.
And I'll try to get my orcs to just go hunt, try to hunt and just kill fucking things in the forest.
You could just
nearby.
say there's gonna be a feast tonight.
Yeah, they gotta earn the meat, so once they get the meat, they can get the feast. Ugh.
So, she walks up to you, Alexander.
Hi.
And to whom am I talking to?
Imperium Alexander or Emperor Alexander.
Alright. And what graces you to my little corner?
Technically, it's now my little corner.
That is yet to be decided.
No, it's been decided. It's just whether you're going to accept that now or not.
Depends what sort of laws you're going to be putting in place.
My sort of laws.
And those sort of laws are?
Have you not heard of my nation?
I've been busy with orcs and bureaucracy and orcs.
Well, my sort of laws keep orcs from attacking you.
Not really, but go on.
Well, that's already a relief. What else? Do you allow thieves to run rampant, or...
No, I like my money.
Good. Alright, well, I see no reason why I can't join. I do have one condition, though.
Depends.
Slaughter all those brutes. I want to see that you're here for your empire. If you're really here for the money and your empire, then you'll have no problem dealing with those dirty creatures.
Yeah, no, you don't get to tell me what to do. I'm in charge.
Didn't you let an old dude tell you what to do?
Do you say that from where you
I
are?
do say
'Cause
that. I
you are
yelled at
so
across
far
the
away.
fucking.
I like
You're
that
not
good
helping
comment.
yourself there.
Oh,
I let
you
that
are-
sink in. Now you're about to let a woman tell you what to do.
Oh, so what? An old man gets to have better say than me?
Well, I actually like him.
That's fair. A lot of political figures seem to like him. He's very steadfast. I just want to know that you're here for the people.
I do like the fact that she knew exactly what old man you were talking about.
Better. If he wasn't there for the people, he would have just allowed Axtef to kill them all.
Yeah. Okay. What's your name, peasant?
Lady Alice.
Just PTSD. There is just PTSD all over Alexander's face.
I would not be surprised if you kill them just because of that.
You're not reincarnated, are you? Not into magic at all?
I don't really believe in reincarnation, but magic is everywhere.
Okay, but you're not like a wizard, are you?
No,
You're a wizard, Alice.
I'm a knight.
There is just immediate calming down of him. Okay, sorry, minor panic attack.
I'm a knight. I'm what is considered a high knight. Not that that probably matters.
Funny,
to
you're pretty
you.
short for that.
Oh,
Yes.
To think that my comment was going to be a little bit worse than that.
She's the same height as me, by the way.
So you're only
Like she's the same height as Gemstone. I'm 2 inches shorter.
Alright. She,
Is Jimus, are you full size on her, sitting on top of her shoulders? Or are you like shrunken down slightly?
Nope, full size.
Full size.
Okay, I was gonna say that might mean that you're like the fucking same height either way at the current moment.
So she looks at you. I'm sure High Knight means not much to you, but it is still a title. It's a title that the ranks of knighthood give when you have graduated.
Alright. I'm going to hop off Gemstone. Do you happen... Actually, I've got a spare sword. I'm going to pull out a sword. Alright, duel me.
Duel you? I thought you were my leader. Why would you want me to duel you?
If you can best me, you will have my respect, and I'll go kill all of those orcs.
And
If I
again,
beat
on the
you,
session-
however, you will do as I tell you to do.
I was still going to do what you tell me to do, just want to deal with the orcs, but we're going to end the session there, as it's going to hit 10 by the time the fight starts. And unless you're going to use magic, it's not going to end fast, I don't think.
Unfortunately, I don't plan
forgot.
to use magic for it.